Don't believe in aliens, they're never going to land. Don't believe in cryptids that leave footprints in the sand. Don't believe in spirits appearing from the dead. The only demons out there are living in your head. Dreams are the Lord of non-belief. If you can't prove it, no one can get ready for the grief. We all know what that means. He's lurking in the shadows and crushing on your dreams. Dream crusher, the Lord of non-belief. If you can't prove it, no one can get ready for the grief. We all know what that means.
It's 200 episodes! It's 200 episodes!
Oh, we got delay.
Oh my goodness.
It's 200 episodes!
Oh, okay. That might be
What
a problem.
happened there?
That I muted Jade's mic.
Oh,
Hopefully
because she's behind.
Yeah, I think so. In the background, Jade, if you have like it open in something else, make sure you turn your volume down just to make sure, and I'll unmute your mic in a little bit. Woo! I was like, wow. I'm so excited. I'm echoing. But we talked beforehand and everything was fine. So hopefully it's just because there was a different delay or something maybe on YouTube or something like that. But we'll figure it out when I bring her on. So anyway, 200 episodes. Holy shit. I was trying to think of something more clever to say.
Yeah, didn't come out.
Yeah, I was total loss. Total loss. But anyway, hello everyone.
Thought Kenny would have made 200 episodes
of anything.
Right?
Hello to Malachi.
Congratulations.
Denise Flood. Blast Rights. Mysteries Untold by Michael Burkeen. Aaron Colgrove. Tina JT. Oh, something didn't arrive today. Sorry. Don't get mad. There's Chris 52 or Chris 52 because there's so many S's in her name. Friday House is in here. Cat Mac, it's date night. Obscure Reference Man. I don't know.
What are you doing?
Like, what was the show? There was a show. It's not like Diaper Man or something, but I just, every time I see his name, I just want to go like, Obscure Reference Man.
Like, are you picturing him in a big diaper?
I don't know.
What are you doing?
No,
like a baby?
There was a show or something that did, it was something like that, like a silly kind of hero, not really a hero. But it's I don't remember. It'll come to me after the show. As soon as we end the show, whenever that is tonight, it'll like hit me and I'll be like, son of a bitch.
Yeah, it always happens like that.
Let's see. We got spaghetti a la paranormal.
What?
I said that right. All right, I got Pete and Pete. Maybe it's Pete and Pete. I'm getting private messages from Jade. Yeah, she had a YouTube open, so it should be fine once we get back. So let me see. William Whelan is in the house. Ken Anderson, Marie Jane Ginjuice, Louise Parry, Denise. It's like Denise squared. Double Denise. I'm not getting into that. No, that'll be bad. Wandering Wenchy is in the house. Punky B. Star Wheel. Laura B. Wisdom. Steve Saracum. I can never say your last name. Steve S. Shauna is in the house. Oh, there's that Kenny Biddle guy. I like seeing that. He's a good guy. Entity 7 Paranormal Joe Fatale. He's going to be lurking. He's got to get his whole team name in there. Let's see. John Michael, John without an H. What's up, buddy? Good to see you. Pinky is in the house. Julie Jaya, Caroline Saxby. I'm trying to make sure I get everybody tonight. Gabriel. Mason. Yeah, I think I'm saying that. Gabriel? Is that how I say Gabriel? Your name? Let me know in the comments. Amy
we got a super sticker.
What's up? Hey, Laura Beath. Oh, my goodness. Thank you. A super sticker. We have those?
I don't know. I didn't know what that was.
A super
sticker. $50 super sticker.
Super stickers. I like super stickers. Thank you so much, Laura B. I appreciate that. Oh, my goodness. Let me see. Wow. That's cool. Is that... the A, does that mean $50 like Australian?
Maybe.
Oh, that's cool.
Look, Eric Schaefer's in the house.
Eric! What's up, buddy?
Thanks for stopping in, guys.
Yeah, thank you so much. There's Richard, single name Richard. Dan Webster's in the house. I'm making sure I don't miss anyone. I'm really trying to get everyone before we... Pomp is in the house. I was talking to Pomp today. We were having a conversation about psychics and stuff. Monica is in the house. Mike O. Loretta Mooney. I really wish I had something that actually made a list of just names and it just had it. Paranormal Monkey Podcast. You can kick him out if you want to.
Here you go.
I'm kidding. Don't do it.
You got a member for a month.
Awesome. That's awesome. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Michelle Ann. Oh, is that your friend Michelle?
Yes.
Oh, hey Michelle. We just saw you.
Yeah. She stopped in.
I was like, that looks familiar. Daniel Reed's in the house.
Oh my gosh. We got 5 months, remember? For
Alfalfa
5 months.
was framed. Alfalfa was framed, just won the first talking board.
Oh, really?
Hers is over there in the corner, but this one is closer. But she won the first talking board, the karaoke board, with a green.
That was like the members only thing?
Yeah, that was a members only thing that I did.
Sure.
Artie, strongest man in the world. I love Jade sending me messages in the back like, here's some things I know. That's awesome. I love that.
Oh my gosh, here.
I'm going to bring her on. I'm just going to bring her on and we can do everything together. So
another member for 2 months.
Awesome. Feels like longer than 2 months. Not in a bad way. Nice. Let's bring her on. Hey, JadeKitten. Oh,
did you unmute her?
Oh, wait. I got to unmute her. There you go. Hello. Are you there?
Yeah, what's up?
Hey, there she is.
Oh my gosh, here. Wait, you got another month.
Oh, Laura
for
B.
4 months.
4 months. Woo! Awesome. Thank you, Laura B. So JadeKitten is with us because I saw you commenting on the private chat, and just bring you on. I'll just bring you on and you can just hang out because you are co-host tonight. You're co-host. Are you excited?
I don't know yet. We'll see how it goes. See how the first part goes.
I see your nickname there is Nervous Wreck. Don't worry about it. We're gonna have fun tonight. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Good. All right. So let's see. Inger. I always get that. I think I mess it up. I don't know if I do. Let me know if I'm saying your name right, and I'm gonna try and pay attention to the comments when you respond, because I'm trying to make sure that I get these names right. Excuse me. Ooh. All right. So I think I got everybody.
No, there's like 70 people. I know you didn't do that.
There's Booberry is in the house. Oh my gosh! Now I'm starting to see
the things. New member.
Denise, new
YouTube member. Woohoo!
Oh my goodness! All right, if I didn't call your name out, I am very, very sorry. But I'm trying to get through.
He's trying to do like a whole bunch of things at one time, and it's not working.
All right, let me go over the rules, and then we will get into our co-host here. So where are my rules? There they are. Rules. What? Oh, I can hide behind them. Rule number 1 is that you are welcome to ask questions, and that's what this show is about. It's a learning show. You ask questions, we discuss things. I try to give you answers to the best of my ability. And then when we have a guest or co-host, as we do tonight, they will also offer their input on the questions. And tonight is basically an open mic night. It's a 200 episode anniversary kind of thing, but open mic night. We're going to take your questions. I'm going to drink. Donna's going to smoke, and then we'll see what happens. Rule number 2 is that, I don't know everything, so just understand that. Sometimes I'm going, Engar. Okay, Engar. I'm going to try and remember that. Thank you very much, Engar. So yeah, just remember that if you ask a question, I might not know the answer. And if I don't, and we have time, I'll look it up. If I don't have time to look it up and get deep into it, I will write it on my notebook here, which is just set for episode 200. Rule number 3 is that we follow the Patrick Swayze rule here, and that means be nice. You can be in the chat room and you can discuss things. You can have great conversations that have nothing to do with the topics that we're discussing. You can debate topics that we're discussing. Just don't devolve into name call. That's all I ask. If you get out of line and start name calling or just breaking the rules, especially if your name is Justin, you will be booted out of here.
Call him right out.
Or if you're wearing a jumper, we will boot you out of here forever.
What's a jumper have to do with it?
I know, right? You know what a jumper is?
Like a farmer's kind of thing?
What are you talking about? This is the debate we've been having. Because over there, where he's from.
Yeah. Overalls.
That's
it's
what
a
I'm
sweater.
Thinking of. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. We think of a jumper like a jumpsuit. Like I think of a jumpsuit. Like a
like overalls
suit or something like that.
Yeah.
But for them, it's a sweater. So now we're gonna have a debate in the chat room.
A sweater.
So yeah, be nice or you get booted. Rule number 4 is that if you do have a question tonight, please do us a favor, put a capital Q in front of it, and that way Donna can pick them out from the conversations that are going on, and save them for the rest of the show. And then rule number 5 is my favorite, and that's drink up. And I'm going to change up my thing here so that we have special guests, because Jade, you are our special guest tonight. Feel special?
Guess so.
So Daniel Reed, I know you like cardigans, and I think I have a pair of your socks from last time you were here.
What the hell is going on between you and Daniel? What do you mean you got his socks?
I think he left a pair of socks behind.
I think he left some clothes in here.
That's all right. They went through the wash. They're all clean.
So basically tonight, it's Jade is here. She is co-hosting tonight with me because she won. I forget how did you get that?
You won the spin, like co-host.
Some wheel spin for something.
Yeah,
right here, it says co-host.
Yeah. We spun the wheel and you won the co-host, and you were like, "Oh, I'm freaking out. I'm so nervous." It's all good though. It's all good. So again, tonight is basically an open mic night. So if you do have questions, please put it in the chat with a capital Q, and then we will go one by one and we'll answer your questions. But for tonight, like until we get some questions going, I'm going to say I can either ask questions of Jade if you feel up to answering some questions, or I can rant about Zach Bagans.
Yeah.
Why don't we do both?
I love this. That's why I love having you around. oh, we got 2 months. Something 200. something Star Wars. All right. So, Jade, how did you find us? Do you remember how you found like me in this show?
Well, I've been a fan of Skeptical Inquirer for years. I don't even remember how I got started, but I found you through there, and for some reason in my head, you were this southern guy who chewed grass and wore a straw hat. But then when I saw the podcast, I found out how wrong I was. So I don't know where that image came from, but it was there.
That's funny.
That's awesome. That's I am so glad you're here. You have been around for so long, watching us and supporting us, and like we're talking like years now because we were still back in Philly.
Oh yeah.
And I remember like I started we were doing shows and we were doing regular shows, and then we were moving and we were talking and you were always there. So I am so happy that we finally get you on and you can hang out with us almost in person. You know, maybe one day we get to meet in person. I would like that. But for now, it's nice that we can hang out for a little bit. All right. So do we have any questions yet?
Yeah.
Yeah, we do. Actually, we should let me rant about Zach for a moment. If you would indulge me, everyone.
Please indulge him.
I need to rant because I didn't get enough out. I put a members only video out.
You can always mute your speakers and he'll never know. You don't want to listen to it unless you want to.
I want. So basically, I had to watch one of his episodes because he did a recent episode where he was at the Winchester Mystery House and he did a Houdini seance. Okay. And I put it in quotes because everything he does is bullshit. So I watched it because I had heard that he got this amazing photograph. So I looked it up online and I saw that it was a Polaroid picture and the image is a long exposure. It's got what's called painting with light. So basically they're in a dark environment. They have little, I don't even think they were real candles. I think, they were battery operated candles, right? So little pinpoints of light in different places. And they paint. When you take a picture and do a long exposure and move the camera around, those little pinpoints of light act as light paint brushes. And they will paint light streaks all over the image as you move the camera around. All right. So as soon as I saw this image that he says is like the best photographic evidence that they've gotten, I saw it, recognized it immediately. And I was like, you got to be kidding me. All right. So it's with a Polaroid camera. I know that there's a technique that you can do. Eric behind the wall here actually has more than Zach. What do you know? Shut up, Justin. So Eric behind the wall was able to pick up an older Polaroid camera that has there's a broken piece inside, which sometimes jams the door that holds the that holds it closed, and it does double exposures on its own. Like it's a flaw with the camera because it's broken and it spits out double exposures, which is great. And I know that there was a long exposure technique that you could do with older Polaroids, but then I'm like, there's no way. I highly doubt that Zach actually went out and bought a vintage Polaroid camera. He's probably using a newer one because there's several new models out. And I found that the new models, you can use your phone and program the camera to take 30-second exposures. I'm like, oh, all right. I ordered one. So one's on the way. It'll be here next week, and I can play with it and replicate that picture. But in the episode, so I'm sitting here. I had Tim Vickers watch it for me. He was going to get me screenshots, and I feel bad because I got him to start watching it, and then Donna told me that she had recorded the episode.
Yeah.
So we had it. So we started watching together. Me and Tim were texting back and forth. And basically, I'm watching it, and then I guess Aaron, I think the guy Aaron, or Zach is talking about Aaron and saying, well, we're setting up all this equipment. We have this, and then during a break, we're kind of just sitting around, and Aaron's going to take forensic long exposure photography with his Polaroid. And I'm like, motherfucker. He actually said it. So he's telling you what they're doing and then presents a long exposure photograph as like the greatest evidence he's ever gotten. And it just pissed me off so much. And you guys that are members saw the earlier video, probably. Hopefully you saw the earlier video because it was only like 2 hours
like
ago.
An hour ago.
Yeah, it was something like that. And I just got in front of the TV. I'm holding my phone, and I'm like, these motherfuckers. And I went off for a second, and Donna's sitting at the dining room table, and she's like, you can't post that.
You gotta tone that shit down.
You gotta do it again. You gotta do something different. And I was like, I can't put it in public. And she's like, no, no, that is so mean. And I'm like, oh. And then I sat down. She's like, you got to be not, or I don't know what you said. Like, it's not all their faults. And I'm like, yes, it is.
It totally went off.
Every single person in that room, it's all their fault. It's a collection of stupid. And I hate using that word stupid. I really do. But I can't describe it any other way. So for everyone that's joining us late, welcome to the 200th episode where I rant a whole bunch about Bagans, douche Bagans. What do you think, Jade?
Well, I mean, we all know he's a douche, so I can't really add anything.
Okay.
Good point.
Yeah. All right. So I feel better now. I feel this is a little therapy. I think I got it out.
A little bit.
I got it out earlier, and I just didn't. I had more. So
I know you did.
Zach is dreamy. Justin, you really just want to get booted, don't you?
Oh my God. Don't make us stick the monkey live on air. We'll get kicked off.
All right, so let's start taking some questions, and let's see if we can get into this and see if we can learn. 200 episodes. Holy shit! I can't believe we're 200. Okay, Blueberry 329. Kenny, did you ever get any of the shiny paper Paranormal Ghost Kit from that guy? You know what? I did not.
Yeah, what happened with all that?
I did not.
You ordered it. Someone was supposed to send it.
Somebody mentioned about sending it, but it never. Was it Ben? I don't know.
It was like, oh, it's on his way, or John.
No, I don't know. I don't remember. But it's so what we're talking about here. There was a guy that reached out to a couple groups on like Facebook and stuff like that, and he said that he discovered this method. It was this crinkly, shiny kind of paper, and he was catching reflections of ghosts. And he had this little method, which really wasn't a method. It was basically setting a camera up and then holding this shiny paper up in front of it and just twisting it back and forth and getting reflections. I looked into him. He reached out to me, and I said, "Yeah, I'll test it for you." And he made a comment about, make sure you do a proper test and a real test.
Yes, make sure you do it proper.
That he was going to send me protocols, and I was like, I will test it properly, but not by your protocols. I'm gonna look at this and see what you claim, and then I'll work out a test. And then like a month or two went by, and I never got anything. And I reached out to him again, and he's like, "Well, you never agreed to actually do the test. You never said that you were really going to do it." And I was like, I don't know. I copy and pasted my last message. I was like, I don't know how more clear I can be here. Like I said, yes, I will do it. So after that, he blocked me. So I wasn't able to get any information from him. I did look it up. I know he has a flag business. Like he makes flags, like little desk flags for different countries.
I see all kinds of red flags myself, but maybe you don't see the red flags.
Yeah. Oh, thank you, Aaron. You became a member. Awesome. Good job. I'm happy. So yeah, like he the guy just disappeared. We reached out to him a few times trying to see if we could work it out, but he never did. And I did look up the paper. Somebody in the chat, I forget who, I apologize, but somebody in the chat sent me the link because they did find the crinkly paper, and it was like cellophane. That's all it was, like a dark cellophane sheet. And it was
Bob's in the house.
It was what? That's all it was. And I was going to order it, but I was worried about him seeing my name and address, so I didn't order it, and I kind of forgot about it. So
Bob's in the house.
No big deal. Damn it, Bob's in the house.
Yeah.
Damn it, Bob.
We miss you, Bob.
We miss you, Bob. Yeah.
Well, some of us do, not all of us do, but that's okay.
All right. What's the specialty tonight? It is the Wawa tea that I usually used to drink. I mean, this is stuff I brought last time I was in Philly. So I got a whole bunch, and it's got Kraken in it, a little bit of Kraken, and a little bit of sweet tea moonshine.
Whoa, you added a little extra.
I totally did, because we're celebrating.
That's cool.
We're celebrating. So at the end of the night, if I can't find the end stream button, it's up in the corner. I'm letting you know, just in case.
You're talking to me, and I'm trying to read the chat, and I'm not paying attention to you. Like, okay, it's up in the corner. I got it. End stream. I see it.
End stream. Yeah. You got to click that, and then it'll give you another option. You do that. Miss you too. I will be missing for the next 3 weeks straight after today, unfortunately. What the hell, Bob?
Oh,
I think there might not be a show, so.
Yeah,
there might not be a show next week. Or actually, we might have a break for a little bit.
The following week is Penhurst, right?
So let me see. Yeah, tonight. So next week and the week after. So shit. Yeah, we're gonna have a 2-week break.
Yeah. Welcome to episode 200, where you get 2 weeks off from Kenny.
So we're gonna be on for 6 hours tonight.
I got nothing to do, so I'm
Donna's like giving me that laugh, like, no. Oh yeah. Unfortunately, yeah. Well, fortunately and unfortunately, next week I'll be away on I might be away, so I'm not sure yet. I have plans with someone. Some of you might know what's going on, but I might be back in time, so there may be a show next week. But the following week, the 16th, there won't be a show because we will be at Penhurst Asylum for the Penhurst Paracon. We're going to do that, and that's all weekend long. So that's going to be fun. I'm excited for that. So, all right. Let's see what else we got here. Obscure reference man. Is there any truth to the rumor that Kenny Bedell has hunted the last Bigfoot and took its hide, and it now resides on the floor of his Fortress of Solitude? I cannot confirm or deny that rumor.
The last Bigfoot.
The last Bigfoot.
Maybe the last Nessie. That was added to the yard.
Did you guys see the
Oh my god!
I did a Facebook post. I don't think I put it on. I didn't put it on YouTube, but yesterday was it yesterday? Yeah, it was yesterday. We did. There was a yard sale. It was like one of those community block things, but it ended up only being like 3 houses, and they had mostly baby stuff. But I was able to pick up this adorable little Loch Ness monster thing
It's like a little sit-on, like rubby, like a rubber thing that they can bounce on.
Look at him, he's so cute.
He definitely looks like a little Nessie. Did he take
You really can't get out of the water though. I don't know why it would be so cruel. Supply.
There he is in the middle right there. Right there. And then if you look, so I got him because, like, I'm blowing this up so you can see. I have little dinosaurs throughout the yard. Because there's one. So for those that have visited me or work with me, they know, like, I have a path through some woods, and I've lined one side with the 12-inch superhero action figures, because I won't call them dolls. But they're set up on one side, and on the other side, we have a guy come in that cuts the lawn, and he comes in with that big ride-on thing.
Yeah.
And he asked nicely, "Can I keep all the superheroes
on the one side of the path?"
You know, like your gardener has to come up and say, "Can you keep your action figures on one side of the yard?" So I said, "Yeah, I'll do it. You know, I'll keep it on one side." But because there's a tree line on the other side, I was like, "Oh, that'd be a perfect place for like dinosaurs."
Yeah. So
because why not? And that's what I've been doing, like going to yard sales and flea markets and thrift stores. And when I find like decent sized dinosaur toys, I buy them for $1 and I stick them in the grass, and they protect. And now I have this big ass Loch Ness monster, which I'm calling Loki, because he reminds me of Loki from, Thor and stuff. And because he's just he's green, he's big, he's got horns. So he's Loki the monster. And he guards my path.
Loki the Loch Ness.
Loki the Loch Ness monster. All right. Are you having fun, Jade?
I don't know yet, but I'm not having fun, so that's good.
Okay. You let me know. All right.
Yeah, next question. Time for a question?
Yeah, let's do a question.
Oh, he figured this out. Sorry, moving on.
Oh, okay.
Here we go.
Wayne Dawson. Hello, Wayne. What did Jade first think of Kenny the first time of watching? Be honest. Oh, this is all for you, Jade.
I was like, where is this guy's blade of grass he's supposed to be chewing? Where's the southern accent? I don't understand. Because he had neither one of those things.
Yeah.
He had both of those things. So I was very disappointed, but that's okay.
Oh, she was disappointed.
Disappointing.
But she hung out.
You hung out. So what were you expecting? Tell me again.
I was expecting you in a straw hat with a little blade of grass in your mouth and a jug that you played that had whiskey in it, but you played it in the band.
But you've grown to love us, right?
Yeah. One word.
It's so funny. Oh my goodness. It's like, whatever.
Kenny is an acquired taste.
This is true.
It totally is so true.
This is true. I mean, it's funny. Like, I get mixed reviews, and I've said this before. One of the biggest compliments I get is that when people meet me in person, they tell me you're that I'm nothing like they thought. They expected someone just being an asshole. Love is a strong word. They heard things about me. People have told them like I'm just a straight up a-hole and all these really mean things. And then we meet and they realize, like, well, at least I hope they realize that I'm not such a bad person. And I like to get along with people. I like to have fun. I like to engage in conversation. And, that's pretty much it. And if we discuss a topic and I can have fun, but I can also be serious, and I just like it. I enjoy meeting everyone and just engaging with the public and stuff like that. So I try. Aw, thanks, Bob.
Sweetheart.
Checks in the mail, Bob. Checks in the mail. Aw, thanks, Luis.
Look, Kenny is awesome. Everybody's giving you love.
And drink too, right? Yeah, Aaron.
Drink up. Drink up.
I mean, there's been times when
drink
I've
up,
had...
Mr. Biddle.
What?
Just drink up.
And drink too. What? No, they didn't say drink up.
Drink up.
I've had like heated debates with people, and when I get that sense like it's going too far, and I don't, if it gets to a point, let me rephrase that. When I sense that it's getting to a point where we're going to like really break into a fight, I try to walk away. I really try to walk away, or I stop everything and say, you know what, we're at a bar. Let me buy you a drink. Let's relax. Let's talk about something else. Change the subject for a little bit, and then we'll revisit this. Very few times it's actually gone to a bad place, and I don't like going there. I really don't. Even though you're the dream killer for the paranormal, I think you're great. Oh, thanks, Booberry. Without you and the other debunkers, we're a lot more stupid. Yeah, I mean, the good thing is that it's being concentrated on Ghost Adventures episodes, so the rest of us don't have to worry about stupid too much. Oh God, I hate that show so much. So much, Bob.
I left your message in the chat.
Jay's like, I love you, Kenny. Love is strong, but he has my love. Oh, my love. I love that. That's so nice. Thank you. All right. What else we got? Chris 52. Didn't you have an extra S in your name before? I swear there was like 3 S's. But not your favorite topic, but have you seen any of the hearings on the UAPs? Thoughts? Have you seen any of these, Jade?
No, I have not. I have better things to do with my time than waste it with things that aren't really what they say they are. So.
I love it, like straight to it.
Yeah.
So I have seen some of the hearings. I don't know if there's been any recent ones. I did watch some of the last two like big ones that they had, and I thought they were absolutely ridiculous. I did download and print out the reports that, at least the first one was based on a report that was released. There was a second report that was released that I did page through and browse over, and it's just this is the kind of conversation when you watch those hearings. The thing you have to look for is how they answer. Most of them defer to, hey, I can't answer that. I'll answer behind closed doors. Or they're trying to protect somebody, or they heard it from someone else. And that's the big answers that you get is, I was told by somebody else that this happened. And when asked who that somebody else was, oh, I can't say. I can tell you behind closed doors. So basically, I found both big hearings to be a complete waste of time. And
see, JadeKitten
didn't waste her time. Right.
You
were right there. These were a waste of time, and for everyone, the people involved, the people had to listen to the whistleblowers, which weren't whistleblowers. That's just bullshit. If you look up the term whistleblower and the whistleblower protection laws, they do not qualify for that. They make it seem like they do, but they don't. And it's just such a waste of time. And I think it was more of a distraction. Let's give them some celebrity status, because now the 3 or 4 people that you saw on the panels are doing the conference circuits. Like, they're just traveling around doing these UAP conferences and getting paid to travel around and talk about the bullshit that they make up.
The thing is, as long as you can speak things with confidence, someone is out there is going to believe it. It's all about the confidence you have while delivering it.
Right. You're exactly right. The more confidence you have when you say something, when you can make up complete bullshit, but if you're confident in saying it and you exude, I love using that word, exude confidence. It just makes me feel icky and smart at the same time. When you exude,
ChatGPT makes up stuff all the time.
Yeah.
For people believe it anyway.
Exactly. But if you can put it out there and seem confident, and especially when you do the steamrolling attitude, when you make statements with confidence, and then somebody tries to contradict or fact check you, they push, they talk over you, they become aggressive, and they change the subject, or they move the goalposts to a different, a different field, a different stadium, because they're trying to get away from the fact that you just fact checked them and found out they were bullshitting. So they will do everything they can in order to distract you from that point and then give you more bullshit. So yeah, I mean, my answer was a long-winded way to get back to exactly what Jade said in the beginning.
Yeah, and you just wasted like 10 minutes of our time telling us.
See, that's how you do it.
Yeah.
I'm available for a small consignment fee if you need a new host.
She's pimping herself out. That's nice. All right. What else have we got? Who's the guest? This is JadeKitten. JadeKitten is a long-time listener who was disappointed when she first saw me, but has grown to love us.
Love, not love. Only love right now.
Yeah, love's too harsh.
Yeah, love's all right. What else we got? Dun, 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 dun. Carburetors and coffee. Hey, buddy. When can I be a special guest? We can do an open mic, bro, and talk cars and stuff instead of ghosts. Oh my goodness.
What cars I'll be missing, because I have no interest in cars whatsoever. But
so the co-host prize is on the wheel. So there it is. It's on the wheel here, and that's what happened.
Oh, co-host,
yeah. JadeKitten won one of our trivia things, and she got a spin of the wheel, and it came up with co-host. Surprised the shit out of her, I think.
Yeah,
it did. So she's hanging out with me and just co-hosting the show. And but I mean, I haven't talked about cars in a long time, and I'm really not. Honestly, I was a mechanic. I was an auto mechanic for, oh my God,
a while.
Yeah, a while. And then I went into aviation, but I was never really a car guy. I did it.
I probably know more about cars than Kenny does.
No, I doubt it.
No,
I doubt it.
I know different models of cars more than about. I don't know how they.
You do that. There's Matchbox and there's Hot Wheels. That's the
Yeah, I got Hot Wheels. I'm not even a Hot Wheel collector, but I have like 17 different Batmobiles.
He's like, look, Kenny, the people want this.
People want this. You want this. CNC. That's what I'm going to call you. You want this. I'm not. I don't think I would be good with talking about cars, because I mean I knew the work that I was doing, and I did the work that I was doing, and I just did it because it was a job. I'm good with my hands. I'm good with fixing things and taking things apart. I can take things apart like boom.
Yeah, as long as you can put it back together.
Sometimes that's a problem.
There's always extra pieces.
That's the
always
rule.
extra pieces.
There's a rule.
And when you're working on a car, that's kind of scary. Okay, like
only for the driver.
Oh yeah.
I don't have to worry about it. Have fun. Go ahead. Pay the bill.
Oh, too bad.
Give me my flat rate time.
Give me my flat rate time. Oh my God.
Pay me, get out.
All right, here. Next question.
Gabrielle. I know it's been asked before. The Omen House on Cielo Drive in LA. I don't know if you've looked into it, but I think the dude has seriously rigged it to appear haunted. All right. Do you know anything about that, Jade?
No, but my first question was, if he has rigged it to appear haunted, how much is admission, and did he learn that from Zach Bagans?
Say that one more time.
If he rigged it to appear haunted, how much is admission, and did he learn rigging it from Zach Bagans, same way he rigged his museum?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I could. I'm going to put this down on my homework because I don't think I don't think I looked into this before. I don't know if
It doesn't ring a bell to me,
doesn't
but
sound
that doesn't
familiar.
mean anything.
I'm gonna write down the street too.
He says he thinks that Bagans had investigated it.
Okay.
That doesn't really mean anything because we don't watch his crap.
Well, I can say with this manufactured confidence that Zach Bagans hasn't investigated anywhere. He's only done TV shows. Because oh my God, it just pisses me off. I'm feeling it again.
Oh my gosh.
Like just, and I swear, anyone that's watched any of his episodes, let me know if you think this too. I'm watching it tonight, and his voiceover when he does his narration. When he does his narration, I swear he's pre-recorded it. I mean, obviously, and also slowed it down. Like I kept listening, and it sounds like he slowed his voice down.
Yeah, but wouldn't the video and all be messed up then?
Well, no, you add on the voiceovers later. And that's a different track, so you can mess with that all you want. And it just sounds like it's a little slower than normal. So I'm not sure.
Well, he does have to fill an hour or 30 minutes or however long he has to fill.
Right, right. Yeah, because, I mean, he's got, like, an hour show is usually about, I think on average, about 42 minutes. And honestly, I think he just loves the sound of his own voice.
Well, somebody has to. Might as well be him.
Yeah. It's for effect. So let me say, Zach is just slow. Yes, his narration is ridiculous. Nobody normal talks like Zach.
Nobody normal.
I know. It's just, I remember hearing it, and then the 2 times I was in his museum and listening to his narration throughout, it was like, is it slowed down? It just sounds slow. And I think it's just because I'm like editing. I edit so much, and especially like lately, the last week, all I've been doing is editing video and playing with voices and trying to adjust audio.
Yeah, Wisdom just says it's probably just poor editing too.
Well, probably, yeah. I mean, it's really bad.
Because if he speeds it up to normal speed, he sounds like a chipmunk, and nobody wants that. But he's supposed to know to appear human.
I imagine, like, I've seen him in person. I haven't met him, and I've seen enough videos of him doing interviews and stuff. But like, I always look at his face, and I think of what's the movie Grown Ups?
Yeah,
maybe Grown Ups. Grown Ups 1 or 2, when they go to the campground.
Okay.
And all the wives are at the pool, and they're looking at the one guy.
Oh my gosh, the lifeguard!
And he's like doing all the poses and stuff, and then he comes over and he goes, "What's up, ladies? How you doing?" And they start laughing like that.
That's like, pretty funny.
That's what I see Zach as. Like, I'm just waiting for him to, like, he does his, like, on camera, dude, bro, like, all right, I think there's spirits, and I think I'm getting possessed. And then the camera stops, and he's like, "How was that taste? Was that good? Do I need to do it again?" Like,
you're wrong.
That is a wondrous thing. It can make the human appear inhuman and the inhuman appear human.
Yeah, a mimic. Like, is that what you mean? Something like that?
Yeah, like ADR. I forget what it stands for, but it's like dubbing.
I know what you mean. Yeah. All right. Do we have any? We do have questions. Good.
Yeah, awesome. There's questions.
Yeah. What do we got? Oh my gosh, we're almost at break. Holy shit, this is flying by. Kenny Q, how long has the beard got left? With a little crying face.
Too long. Too long.
It's funny. Like I put a poll up.
I asked Kenny that the other day. I'm like, how long's this got to go?
Like I've had it, and it's like I play with it constantly, and I think that's what bothers me because I sit here, and I'm editing video or I'm writing or I'm reading stuff, and I'm constantly doing like this, and I find myself. I did it on like the meeting. I had a meeting with our CEO and a bunch of other people. Like it was a big meeting. And I'm sitting here going, play with my beard. Yay. It's all hairy. And I'm like, oh. I realized I do it. I'm like, why? And this has got to look weird, on camera.
Somebody's saying that Jade is super loud.
Super loud.
You're
eerily
soft.
Oh, really soft. Okay. It might be because just StreamYard sometimes does that.
Just as loud as he always is. I'm not pretty loud. I can try and be quieter.
Yeah. I don't think you're loud.
No, I mean, I don't think you're loud. But sometimes that happens because I do. It's weird. Like some people tell me that my mic is either really low or it's really high. And then I listen to the playback and it sounds fine. Like on my machine or my phone. So I don't know if it has to do with the speakers that people are using or if they're on their phone versus the laptop versus a desktop. I don't know.
And Daniel he actually got off of Facebook because he was having a hard time tonight.
Oh, it might be. Yeah, it might be.
So I don't know if it's the stream, maybe. I don't know.
I'm going to try and actually, I was thinking about this. I think I was talking to Tim Binga about this. Let me know, Tim, if this, I think we were talking about it, like trying to move everyone more onto YouTube instead of Facebook, because YouTube is just, it's easier to stream to, it's easier to set up. And we get so many more people on YouTube.
Yeah, and you guys kind of miss each other's chat going on. There's like 2 separate chats because you guys don't see each other.
Right, because people on Facebook, like we see everything.
Yeah.
But people on Facebook don't see the YouTube chats or
vice versa. Yeah.
So I think I might try to do that. But I did put a poll out on YouTube asking, like, should I keep the beard or not? And I think it was like 57% last time I looked.
57% what?
Said keep the beard.
Keep it.
But Jade made a comment saying the co-host says lose it. So let me see here. Let me see posts. So yeah, as of right now,
Shauna, she's
maybe we don't want to see the YouTube chat. As of right now, there's 136 votes, and 57% said absolutely not. Like don't shave it, keep it. 35% said do it, babyface. And then 7% said I don't care, you're ugly either way. And I think that was Crow of Judas.
That was probably Donna, but she doesn't want to take your face. So
yeah, I mean, I should be the only one that counts here.
I should be the only one that counts. Well, we should be the only
ones
that
I'm
count.
thinking we. Yeah. Let's go with that.
I mean, honestly, right now it's not bad. Sometimes it itches, and I think I've talked about this before. Like, I have a spot that does not like to grow. Right here, right there. Doesn't like to grow, and it also itches. Like, it itches like crazy. And I use the beard oil and stuff like that, and it usually calms it down. And now, like, it feels good, but later on it's gonna start itching. So when it does that, I get like especially when I do shave, I get these big red dark spots on my face, and it's just every time I shave, and people are like, "What's wrong with your face?" Fuck you. reveal the chins. How do you know I got multiple chins? Shut up, Justin. Beard makes you look distinguished. I know. It makes me look old, though. I think. What do you think, Jade? Does it make me look old?
Yes, it does.
You look like Santa.
Look like Kenny Loggins on a bad day.
Wow.
Damn. All right. So, thanks for hanging out, Jade. Goodbye. No, kidding. Oh my goodness, that was a good one. Yeah, I know. Damn, that was a burn. I look more like
maybe you have some leftover beard ointment for that burn.
Oh my god. You're funny. I didn't know this was a Kenny roast. Wow. We should just invite that. Yeah. I mean, this is 200th episode. If you want to try and roast me, go ahead. It's not going to work.
Everybody loves you, Jade.
Yeah. Oh man. All right. Let's see. Let's move on. Let's take one more question at least. Oh, Kenny, I live in Levittown. Do you live in Philly or outside Philly? HM Paranormal Detective. Oh, so I don't live in Philly at all. Anymore. We used to live in Philly. So we were right outside. We were in northeast Philly. So Levittown wasn't too far from us. But we moved up here to Buffalo, New York 3 years ago to take this job. So HM Paranormal Detective. For some reason, that's ringing a bell. So I don't know if you came up in conversation or that name came up in conversation or at some point. I don't know. I'm going to write you down. Paranormal Detective. There we go. All right. Now I gotta look it up.
You're lit up, I guess, because always at work or at school you get lit up, and on Skeptical Help or you get lit down. So.
All right. So what was that? Oh, that was just a comment, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's do one more question. Star Wheel. Is the paper like how people used
Pandemoniums?
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay, the mirror reflecting images. I don't know how that works. So it was the mirror reflecting images. I don't know. I'm not familiar with that, but I can say that. Let me see.
Paper was like saran wrap, wasn't it?
It was like a black saran. Cellophane. I gotta. There we go. Phonetically spelling it. So it looked. I'm going to share the screen here, so you guys can see what I'm talking about. So it looked like this cellophane material.
Yeah, for party favors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it just looked exactly like that. Dark and grayish dark, black.
Looks like a garbage bag to me.
It is. I mean, it basically is. And he had it on. There were plastic pieces, plastic straight pieces on the top and bottom. So kind of like banners and flags that you would hang up, outside your house and stuff like that. So you had, it kept it straight, and that's all it was. And that was a kit. And oh man, if somebody's out there if you're the one that sent me that link, if you're in the chat, send the link again, please. Because I know somebody did send it to me, and I did look at it for a while, and I was going to order it, but I never did. I'm gonna find that. He actually said the product description that it was anti-static plastic sheet. Yes, yeah. Black.
Did you write that down? Anti-static.
Cellophane, funny. Anti-static. Yeah, because it like came in a package, and he said, it comes rolled up, and make sure you don't crinkle it, which was weird because every video that I saw him post, it was crinkled.
Yeah.
It was like he took it just like I just showed you with the packaging. He crinkled it all up and then spread it out so it had all the creases and irregularities.
Good one.
Thank you. I really had to think about that.
Yeah, the drink.
And it was. Oh wait, there. Is that it?
John sent a link. Can you click on that?
Let me see. I don't think I can click on it
from
there.
Chat.
But let me go to my page, and then hopefully I can share it, because then everyone can see what it's. Let me see. It's bum. Let me make sure this doesn't.
Oh,
there we go. All right, so Amazon. There it is. Good job, John, without an H. Boom.
Bringing it up.
There we go. And I love it. Silver Ghost Plastic Science Kit. Anti-static film, 16 by 24 inch for ghost hunting, paranormal anomalies. Semi-transparent, reflective, flexible, portable window with clips, top, bottom supports. I mean, if that's
available, I'm not sure if that's good or bad.
That's an Amazon title description if I've ever seen one. But that's basically it. Booberry, Kenny, I sent your email conversation to your email. Okay. Oh, good. I'll take a look. So yeah, that's it. And there's the straight pieces on the.
It looks like the stuff that that astronaut ice cream that they used to sell. Looks like one of those packages.
Yeah, it does look like that. Well, there he is. That's what he does. He sets it up and he takes pictures of it, but he doesn't show you. So, like, look at that. So the stuff that's in his hand is clear. It's translucent. It's very translucent. But it looks like the stuff that's behind him almost looks like an overlay. That's weird. And I don't know why it's cut there. Unless he has two. I don't know.
It's a shadow or something. They're bad pictures.
Yeah, they're not good. The plastic material is manufactured this way. Some areas have small wrinkles that may be present. This is normal. Please do not return for this reason. Thank you.
Wow. That's pretty bad.
So, if anyone would like... Oh, it says currently unavailable.
That's what I said. I don't know if that's good or bad.
Yeah, son of a bitch.
That's probably bad.
That probably means that he just... Too many people told him it was bullshit.
Maybe he just got like a really bunch of bad reviews or something, and they just pulled it.
Let's check the reviews. Feedback. Would you like to tell us about a lower... Wait. Would you like to tell us about a lower price? Oh, no, I just want to give it a 1-star rating. It doesn't have any ratings.
Oh, maybe that's why.
Maybe that's it. Maybe he wasn't selling it, and he was just like, "Oh, fuck this! I'm not putting it on Amazon no more." That's a shame, because I would have liked to have gotten a sample of this just to see exactly what the material was like. But oh well.
Looks like a Capri Sun pouch.
Say that again. What?
Those big pouches you used to get in like school lunches, Capri Sun pouches.
Yeah. The Capri Sun packs.
Oh yeah. Yeah, absolutely. So we could just get a bunch of Capri Suns and put them together and have
open them up.
We should do that. Like open up a Capri Sun and do a reflection and get some pictures and be like, "Look, dude, we got the same thing from Capri Sun.
Yeah.
We don't have to buy your set." What does it say? It doesn't say a price. Oh, does it? Wait, no, that's not a price. I thought it was like $20 or something. It was something ridiculous. I should have done it. I should have just bought it. See if he sent it out to us. All right, everyone. We do have a bunch of questions still in the queue. So, but we're going to take our break, which means that
it's break time.
We have about 4 minutes to take a break and go, fill up your drinks if you have to go pee like us. So with that, we will see you.
Tim's got bags in the basement, Kenny. For the hard drives.
That is it.
Yeah.
It's all the same shit.
Yep.
Oh, we're going to make some ghosts. We're going to make some ghost photos. By the time you read this, we'll be going to break, but I'm falling asleep. Oh, thank you, Marie Jane. Gin juice.
That's okay. People are used to falling asleep to Kenny. It's a natural side effect.
All right.
Kenny's putting everybody to sleep tonight.
Shut up.
That's what JadeKitten just said.
All right. We'll see you back here in 4 minutes and 9 seconds from now.
Now for something completely different.
Welcome, my fellow skeptics. Welcome, one and all. I am the chief investigator. Oh, come along, old chap. We will have a ball. Now, if you will excuse me, it's time to open the mic. Good night. Good night. Kenny Biddle's the name, investigating's my game, and I will have at it. Quid pro quo. As the head of this committee, hunting for ghosts can be shitty, but there is nothing better that I know. I am a skeptic through and through. I question everything, don't you? Let's open the bar and have some questions, alright. Maybe you might find an answer or two. I will find the truth this night and day. And if my name is not Kenny Biddle, then I assure you here I will not stay. Good day. Kenny Biddle's the name, ghost hunting's the game. I won't let anything get in my way. Too many fakers out there, too many chefs, too many toe tappers, none of it makes any sense. I am a skeptic through and through. I question everything, don't you? Let's open the bar and ask some questions, alright. Maybe you might find an answer or two. Who knows? There may be ghosts in the machine, but trust me, I am not so keen. I prefer to see these things clearly, not in 144p. I am a skeptic through and through. I question everything, don't you? If you don't think I am right, let's open night night. Yeah, yeah. I am a skeptic through and through. I question everything, don't you? If you don't think I am right, let's open mic night. Yeah. If you have an answer or two, let Kenny Biddle solve it for you. Let Kenny Biddle solve it for you. The one and only Kenny Biddle. Kenny Biddle. Kenny Biddle. Kenny Biddle.
Hey, Kit Ford's in the house. I see her. Hey, Kit. And Lil Miss Mayhem, 13. Oh, that's a great name. Like
13. She probably shouldn't be here.
All right. So let's see. I'm going to invest in a roll of cellophane to see my long dead grandma. Thanks, Kenny. That was funny. Yeah, you do that, Justin. All right. So, all right, we're back. And we have a ton of questions that we're going to try and get through. And we should, Donna brought it up, like giveaways. Like we haven't given anything away.
No.
Jade, I would like you to come up with a word that everyone can put in the chat so they can win a spin.
Skittle.
Biddle?
Skittle is a good word.
Oh, Skittle.
Skittle, yeah.
Oh, that's good. Yeah. So everyone
hashtag.
Put hashtag Skittle.
Don't type it in because then you'll win.
Skittle. Wait, no, I got to put it in here. So SKITTLE, right?
There you go.
Yes.
I'm gonna make sure that I spell it right.
Oh, yeah.
So put that in the comments if you want to win a spin on the Wheel of Wonder.
Wheel of Wonder? No,
I need a better name.
You do need a better name.
That name sucks.
All right, guys, get your votes in.
That's what it is.
What did you say? It's a
Wheel of Desperation.
I like that. Wheel of Desperation. You know what? I might do that. I want to redo the center.
The Wheel of Skepticism.
Wheel of
Wheel of what the fuck?
The Wheel of Pity. That's what it is. Wheel of Pity.
The Wheel of
Kenny. See, like it's gotta.
Kenny's wheel.
This pops right off.
Disc of Desire.
What?
That's funny.
Yeah. People are weird.
Paranormal monkey.
All right. Skittle. We got 27.
Wheel
28.
of Woo.
All right. I'll give it another.
Yeah, give it another minute.
Actually,
it hasn't even been a minute.
Do we have another
yet.
question? I'll give it like I'll let
Okay, yeah. Let's do
a question, and then when we're done the question, then I'll
okay.
I'll go back to it.
There you go.
Wheel of Pity. Where's Rummy? Obscure reference, man. Well, we talked about it as we walked over here, and it was like, do we want to bring her? It's 2 hours plus.
And she, you know, where she would end up right on my lap.
Yeah.
And I have a hard enough time reading everything right now, and if she was on my lap.
Yeah, so we didn't bring her. We
decided not to.
And it's just, I know we thought about it, but then it's like she might be bored, and if we don't pay attention to her, especially if Donna doesn't pay attention to her, like she will be up my butt. Yeah, like
literally.
Jinx. All right, we got 28.
Orb of Fortune.
Orb of Fortune. No orbs, Bob. All right, here we go. We're gonna spin. Guys, I gotta share the screen so you guys can see it, and
let's see who gets this.
Share.
Gets to get the spin.
Skittle, and here we go. Draw.
Here we go. Who's excited?
Who's gonna win something?
Where's it gonna stop?
Punky B.
Punky B.
Yes.
Woohoo!
All right, Punky B, you are going to get a spin. Any predictions? Any predictions? You're gonna get a Z Bagans?
No Bagans. Nobody gets Bagans tonight.
Nobody gets Bagans tonight. If you get a Zach Bagans, because that is an option, then it will automatically default to a mystery prize.
I agree.
Yes.
Yeah, I agree.
And you'll get whatever the hell I want to send you.
Yeah.
Here we go.
All right.
Did you see what she wrote? Punky
Holy
B.
crap.
Holy crap. All right, here we go.
All right. I hope you're watching, Punky.
I'm excited. I love when this happens. Here we go. Here we go.
Where's it gonna stop?
All I see is Zach Bagans'
I
head.
know, because he's so big.
Poker chip.
A poker chip.
You get a poker chip. So I have. Do I have any here? I don't. Can you hand me one? It's up there. There you go. So you will get a very limited edition poker chip with the I Am Kenny Biddle logo on it, and then it's basically my business card. It's my old business card, so I don't make any more of these. So it's a very limited edition.
Yeah.
Like
1, 2,
maybe like
3.
15.
Yeah, there's about 15 left.
There's only 15 left, so
we'll have to be taking that off the wheel soon.
Yeah, or I'll have to make more. Maybe I'll update it, and then this will be like vintage.
Yeah.
You like my Vanna White?
Vintage.
Poker chip. So that is for you.
Orb of energy. No orbs.
2 bad words. Stop that, Tim. Stop that. So you got a poker chip.
All right, so Punky, I'm going to put the banner across the bottom for Kenny's email, right? So you can send your information there and he'll get it out to you.
I'm also going to do a teaser right now before we go to the next question, because I did do a members only.
They'll sell great on eBay.
What's up, Ken?
They're putting your crap up on eBay, Kenny. That's a good sign.
Wait a minute. That's an option. So, Bigfoot. I lost my train of thought.
Oh, I didn't know where you were.
So a teaser. I did a members only live a few days ago where I gave away a karaoke board, the first one, and it went to Alfalfa. Was framed. So I have another one here, and that's because of the 200th episode, I'm going to give one away tonight. So that's going to be in a little bit. And it's going to be to anyone that's in the chat that's watching the show, because I made them. Everyone was excited about them. They loved them. So I'm going to give one away, and we'll see. I'm going to wait a little bit, and maybe like 2 or 3 more questions, and then we'll go back to that. I said 7. It's not the after party yet.
That's so funny.
Oh,
it's one of my favorite numbers too.
All right. What else we got? Does Kenny ever work?
This is his work.
This is work.
Yeah.
You have no idea what I do, Justin. Every day is research, reading, replicating, recreating, waiting for people to call back. And actually, I just did a presentation for the New Jersey Humanist Network. So I did a presentation because they asked me to do a presentation on what I do. Like, what is it like to be the chief investigator for CSI? And when I started doing the presentation, like writing it up, I realized, like, holy shit, there's a lot that I do here. So beyond investigating, and investigating is the main part. Don't get me wrong. Investigating claims, whether it's in the news or YouTube viral videos or just different places across the country, I investigate them, photos, videos, whatever. You can't giggle like that.
I put it up.
Writing arithmetic. You can't giggle. It throws me off.
I'm sorry.
But I do a lot here, and it's not just me. I work with Tim Binga, who is the obscure reference man. Eric behind the wall, Vance Vigris, that does so much here and is one of the unsung heroes at this organization. Nicole Scott, who is one of the editors down there. We all get together. We all do this kind of stuff to decorate the office, to do yada, yada, yada. Shut up, Tim!
Oh,
I do.
Thanks, Jim.
I got an alien too. And a dragon.
It's just a different character every
and
day.
Thor.
Because everybody should have one.
Oh my goodness. But yeah, together, we do a lot around here. We do tours, we do presentations. I do travel around. I just went to a high school and did a presentation for a critical thinking class. I travel to different conferences. There is so much that I do with this organization. It's busy all the time, and I love it. I honestly love it. I love the people that I work with. They are amazing people, and they're enthusiastic, and you feed off their excitement. I'm not going to say energy. You feed off their excitement. I said I'm not going to say energy.
No, you said it twice.
It's really a pleasure for me to work with my coworkers and just get into it. I mean, and like Tim's in the chat, and he was on like a week ago, 2 weeks? Yeah, last week. I mean, he does so much behind the scenes. Pretty much every article I've written for CSI, every video I've done, he's had a hand in. And many times I forget, and I feel bad. I forget to give him credit because he just does so much behind the scenes, whether it's coming in here to talk to me and have conversations and work out things, whether he researches on the side, or whether he just gets a book that's mentioned in the chat room. It's just amazing. So, research, investigating, plan investigative strategies. Yeah, play with action figures.
Yeah.
Recreate silly videos on TikTok. Yeah, we're all into that shit. All right. What else we got? It's a highly respected magazine. My dad's been a huge fan for years. Oh, that's awesome, Giselle. I love it. I love it. That makes me happy. Mysteries Untold by Michael Burkeen. Jade, what are your thoughts on the paranormal? Do you believe in ghosts, or are you a skeptic?
I don't really believe in ghosts or anything just because, like, there's no evidence. I know that's cliche to say, but that's what it comes down to.
Okay. And I mean, I'm right there with you. I think, I don't think there's enough evidence to support the idea yet. And I guess I have, that's an issue, but I also have an issue with so many different people coming up with why they believe, or what ghosts do, or what ghosts can or can't do, and I'm going to move on because all I can think about is Zach Bagans right now, and I just want to rip him a new one again. Good answer, Jade. Good answer. All right.
Again, he's like, moving on.
Get a cue. What did you think of the South Mid Wales ghost hunter? Do you believe him? What do you think of the South Mid Wales ghost hunter? I don't know if I did I post anything about that? It doesn't ring a bell.
No, I never heard of him.
So I'm not sure
who you're talking about, maybe?
Yeah, who that is. Ghost hunter. But as you might deduce, I am writing it down. So I can see I got my homework going for hopefully next week's show if I make it. But yeah, I don't know who that is. Let me look it up real quick. Let me see. South Mid. Is that a thing? Wales. South Mid Wales ghost hunter.
It's Beardo, somebody said.
Is it Beardo? Oh, he's a dick. Mid South Wales ghost hunter debunked. Oh, is that right? What? Is that supposed to be Beardo?
That's what it says. Well done for confusing Kenny. He obviously hasn't heard of Beardo.
Well, that's not what he goes by. He goes by Beardo gets scared. Oh, wait. Oh, Mid-South-West Wales ghost hunter. Real paranormal caught on camera. Oh, but it's under Beardo Get Scared. I haven't seen any of these.
Beardo spoof.
Oh, Beardo spoof. Okay. Well, I'm getting it because I'm looking at his video now. Let's share the screen.
Oh, no.
Oh, wait. I have to share audio, I think. Let me see. I'm doing this wrong. Share screen. Window. Entire screen. That one. Share audio. Share.
This place has poltergeist activity. This place has shadow figures, knocking, tapping, screaming. Join me as we investigate the really freaking haunted 30 East Drive. So I am here completely alone.
I don't think he blinked.
Completely alone.
All right.
It freaked me out.
This
He
is
doesn't
funny.
blink.
I was confused. I mean, for the most part, I watch his lives. I don't watch too many of the videos, and because sometimes I do, and usually when I watch like his debunking videos, I mean, like the last 2 times I watched one of them all the way through, I'm like, that's not right. And I sent him a message like, I don't know, that doesn't look right, or this and that. And then of course there's Bubblegate, where he didn't know how to read a spirit level.
Right. I heard that one.
Which is hilarious to me. But I didn't know he was doing this, and that looks funny. Like the wide eyes that he has, like he's looking at the camera like,
yeah, he doesn't blink.
Hey,
yeah.
How you doing? All right.
Midwest Ghost
So
Hunter.
I wrote it down. I'm gonna
Midwest Ghost Hunter.
Yeah. I'm gonna look into it a little bit more. Beardo spoof. That's probably what we're gonna do with Seg. Okay, what else we got? Luis, am I saying that right? Luis? Kenny, so you've been side-eye guy all this time. I don't know what you're referring to, but if you're talking about the one video that we made, yes, I am side-eye guy. It's me. It's always me. I can talk with an English accent, semi-English / Australian.
Yeah, I don't think
Only
it's
when I have a
No,
mask
I
on,
wouldn't-
though. Only when I have a mask on.
Right.
Yeah, the American accent's still kind of iffy, but you're good with the English and Australian accent.
I have asked him to give me a mask. Like I asked, I was like, hey, can you
give up a mask?
Did you bring a bunch? I know he brought a bunch with him, and I was like, can you just leave one? Leave one with me. I'll put it in a display case. So, all right. What else we got? Aaron, I'm not sure if I missed an episode, but were you able to look into the Graham Hancock? You know what? I think that's something that was on a homework list, but I never got to it. So I'm going to write it down again on my homework.
Oh, you wrote this one down before?
I think so, because I'm looking at it and I'm like, I think I dropped the ball on that one.
All right.
I think that was on my list and I just didn't get to it. All right, what else we got? HM Paranormal Detective. Also meeting up with you. No, from Australia. Me too. What? Huh? So, meeting up with you. Oh, duh. Now I get it. I had to read it a couple times. Also meeting up with you-know-who from Australia.
Oh.
Me too. Contact me later. Okay. All right, cool. Yeah, I will contact you later and we'll see what's going on or what the schedules are. Cool. That's cool. Yeah. Sometimes text is so hard.
Yeah, it doesn't come across right.
Would say, yeah. Jade, what's the thing about the show that has made you stick around for so long?
The thing I like about the show is, like, we're all just people. Nobody's better than anyone else, and there's, like, no class system or anything. We're all just friends hanging out.
That's cool. That's
the way we wanted it to be.
That's exactly what I wanted.
Yeah.
The whole like meeting in a pub, the bar theme, and just hanging out together. And you're right. Like we had a little bit, like there were a few people in the beginning that were just coming in and would post like really bad links. Well, some of them were pretty good, but we couldn't have that in the chat. But I mean, it's grown into this community. We have this nice community where people get along. Even if we disagree, we still get along. We understand that we can disagree here and still be friends. Some of the people in the chat, many people in the chat, I've gotten to meet in person, and I will continue to meet in person, which is great. Or I get them to come on and co-host the show with me, which is nice, really cool. That's my favorite part. Yeah, this community is just, I don't know about all the people, because I know some of the YouTube debunkers have issues with and vice versa. You know, each one calling each other toxic and shit like that. But you know, like I'm not going to claim that I'm perfect. I do rant about people, Zach Bagans, and really give shit to people, Zach Bagans. But and I try to steer away from, you know, insulting anyone except for Zach Bagans. But otherwise, we can all talk openly here. Even people that have seemingly pissed me off. JadeKitten, for a bar, it's pretty well stocked book-wise. More books than booze. It's a book bar.
Let's be fair, I've been to actual bars, and I've only been there once because I hated it so much. I don't hate this one.
This one is good. If I did a bar, honestly, it would be like this. It would be a book bar where we had a nice, big, long bar, but then shelves of books all over. And it was just nothing but skeptical, paranormal stuff all over the place. Science, skepticism, paranormal. And we talk about ghost stories, and I'd say, no, not a ghost. Have another drink, not a ghost.
Yeah.
If you say orbs, you get kicked out.
Yeah.
You say energy, kicked out.
No, you have to drink.
Little book bar. I like that. A little book bar. And you make fun of my driving. Yes, I do, Daniel Reed. Every chance I get. Park the fucking car. I've never seen someone drive around and around and around the parking lot with 27,000 open spaces. Still drive around. Waiting for that one to open up.
Next question.
Kenny, what was the main reason you decided to start YouTube? I like to talk. That's basically, I mean, to be honest, I remember seeing Jim Underdown, really. Jim Underdown, that is the director of CFI West out in Los Angeles. He was doing a podcast. Well, he was hosting our Skeptical Inquirer Presents, which is a bi-weekly online lecture series. And he was hosting it for a while. But he was also doing a kind of a podcast / live stream thing where it was called Ask a Skeptic. And I thought that was great. There was no real format. It was just send your questions in and he would answer them as best he could. I thought, like, I'd like to do that, but I want to do something more. I don't want a safe space per se. I just want a comfortable space. I want a comfortable area that people can go like this and say, hey, you know, let's just hang out and talk. And like that was the beginning of the idea. The debunk and drunk. Ghost Riders. I love that. But then it was right before COVID. And when COVID hit, it was we had nothing to do. We really had nothing to do. And we started
just
doing
jumped
it.
on.
We just started jumping on
one night and said, "Oh, let's go see if anybody's out there wants to chat."
Yeah, and we would just talk and giggle and have fun, and that evolved into this. where it was like, all right, well, let's do it Friday nights, because Friday nights, again, the pandemic, when everything was shut down and we had the lockdown, nobody was out, nobody was doing anything, and it was like,
so everybody was home Friday night,
right? So we started doing this, and it was like, yeah, this is fun. We're getting more people in, and we're having conversation. It's giving people something to do, and we just kept it going. So here we are. But good question. I like that.
200 episodes in.
200 episodes. Jeez. And we got like banners and special frames and everything.
Yeah.
We even got like a 200 thing up in the corner. We're fancy. We're fancy. Let's see. Paranormal Monkey. Explain how ancient civilization. Oh, shut up, Justin. Across the world, all built pyramid structures despite not being in contact with each other. You know it's aliens, Kenny. Are you sure that they're not in contact with each other? Are you sure? Have you ever heard of something called trade routes? Like trade.
Or two cans and string can go really far.
That's right. They had their can and they were like, hey, how you doing? And we're like, oh, there he is. That's cool. But yeah, I mean, I look back, I look at that, and especially like after studying different things, like the origin of ley lines, which are not metaphysical or magical or anything like that, but seeing that they were trade routes.
And they also don't have anything to do with getting laid, but, can't have it all, I guess.
Right. But I mean, it's yeah, like people are going to have pyramids. It's probably one of the easier things to build, because pyramids, when you start throwing shit together, a pyramid is natural formation, not really a square rectangle building that we have. It's usually a pyramid because you get a pile. So that's as far as my knowledge goes in that. That's outside of my wheelhouse, but I will say trade routes. That will be my my go-to answer. Ban him. Get him out of here. It's the strongest shape. Yeah, Blast Rights. Yeah, what Blast Rights said. It's the strongest shape. There you go. Case closed. Donna, are you on edibles tonight? They know you so well.
No, I'm not.
You druggie?
I am not a druggie.
No edibles. You're not even smoking, are you?
I have some, yeah.
Do you have a vape?
Yeah, I have some here.
Oh, 2.
Well, sometimes the batteries die out. You have to have a backup.
Are they different flavors?
Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
Well,
okay.
Yeah, they're different.
Okay. I haven't usually. Oh, maybe because I got the window open. Because I'm used to smelling it, and it gets it, but the window's coming.
Too. Yeah.
Is the fan on? No, it's not on. That's not on.
What's that noise then? Is it yours? It sounds like a fan's on, and I feel
it's
a
outside.
breeze.
It's outside. The window's open.
Oh, I know that, but
See
I thought it was a
spot?
You know what, jackass?
I'm gonna pay for that one later.
I thought that little fan
See
was
that
on.
big black spot? That's called an open window. I am number 1.
Yeah, number 2 too.
Edibles. All right, Mike Walt. Hello, Mike. Kenny, what are your thoughts on DARPA and weather control? Also, the cartoon you were thinking of was Ralph Bosky's The Mighty Heroes, and happy 200 episodes. Thank you. The Mighty Heroes, is that what I'm... I don't know. That doesn't sound familiar.
No?
I don't know what that is. No, wait. Oh, I'm thinking about it. Like... Dun, dun, dun. Oh,
you've got the theme song now.
Oh my gosh, it's like right there. The thought of where that's coming from. Oh, I'm gonna have to think about it. I don't think it's that. I don't think it's the Mighty Heroes, because that doesn't resonate with me, so I don't know. You know those thoughts that you have where you're trying to remember something, and it's like this part of my brain, that's where it is, but I can only think this far. I can't get to it. And I'm just like, I know it's there. I can almost see it. It's like looking at the backside of a movie screen and you're not
I've
sure
used
what's
too
going on.
much memory today. It has to reboot.
Have
It has to reboot.
fucking Bagans. He screwed me up.
Yeah, Bagans overload.
All right, I
You're
gotta move on.
wasting too much energy on that.
DARPA. That is the. I think I know what it is. DARPA. No, not DARPAN. Come on, Google. Give me what I want, not what I asked for. Oh wait, DARPA, or the Defense Advanced Research Projects Agency, focus on research, development, and break new. Oh, I don't think that's what you're talking about.
Are we sure Kenny's not on edibles?
I know, right?
It sounds like it tonight.
I know. I'm not sure. I thought it was like DARPA was more the weather station kind of thing, but maybe I'm wrong. DARPA weather. High frequency active aurora. AURORAL. Aurora research program. HARP. Oh, that's HARP. That's what I'm thinking of. Oh,
yeah,
that's HARP.
Ford,
yeah, okay.
just...
Yeah. So I guess I'm not the wrong one. Defense Advanced Research Project Agency, a U.S. government agency that focuses on research and development.
Tim, don't mix Kraken and moonshine.
I know.
Yeah.
Lesson learned.
I know, right? It's definitely, they're clashing together.
Tonight. U.S. government agency that focuses on research and development of breakthrough technologies for national security. It was created in 1958 in response to the launch of Sputnik.
It's
by
the
Soviet
weather
Union.
thing, John Michael said.
DARPA. Well, that's not what Google is telling me. HARP is the weather.
Yeah,
The weather control.
DARPA is part of the military
complex, and HARP is part of it. Oh, okay. Now I feel weird saying, "Hey Google, is HARP part of DARP?"
Oh my gosh.
That's funny. Is HARP?
My Google just tried to answer you. Didn't understand, but it tried.
That's funny.
That's funny.
You got everybody's Google talking.
DARPA. Initially, HARP was jointly funded by the U.S. Air Force, the U.S. Navy, and the University of Alaska Fairbanks, and the Defense Advanced Research Project Agency. It was designed and built by Bay Advanced Technologies. Okay. So I don't know what... I haven't looked into... I remember looking into HARP before, but I didn't look into DARPA. So I don't know... Is there a specific question you have about them? Is it related to like conspiracy theory or something like that? I don't know.
Here's John Michael.
HARP is the weather thing. DARPA is the defense agency. There are all sorts of conspiracies about both. DARPA basically researches and tests future weapon systems. Ah, okay. Well, I can see why there's weird things around. Yeah,
conspiracy like going on
Area
there.
51 kind of shit going on there. All right.
I think we should do a giveaway.
We should do a giveaway? What should we do?
I think we should give away the board.
The board? You think we should give away the board?
Yeah.
All right. Jade, pick another word that we can have everyone put in there.
Let's see.
Thinking. Thinking on the spot.
Chocolate.
Ooh. Oh yeah, and spell it right. Chocolate.
Chocolate.
Yeah, exactly. Can you spell it?
Chocolate.
Sure, can you spell it right?
CHOCOLATE.
Yes.
Right? Okay.
Yeah, that's good.
So put hashtag chocolate in the chat if
you want to win the board.
You want to win the second karaoke board with a... Is this the right one?
A brown planchette.
Is that brown?
Yeah.
I thought it was gray.
If you could somehow put like a speak and spell in it and make it talk, that would be awesome.
Wouldn't that be funny? Cool. Oh, like spin it and make it talk? That would be cool.
And it'll have a brown/gray Thor's hammer planchette with
brown.
It. And it will come with...
You spelled chocolate wrong, Carl.
It'll come with... It's got a hole up there for a hook that it'll come with, and you'll be able to hang it like that on the board, so you can display it if you want. And I autographed the back of it.
He autographed
and
it.
I autographed the back of that too.
Will
Will not talk to ghosts unless you use rum. All right, so I'm gonna let this.
And Kenny's DNA, so you can grow your own.
So there you go. So anyone can win. It's the second one that's going out, and I will ship it to you.
Yeah, use
next
the
week.
hashtag.
And make sure red rum. Oh, that's good. We should do red rum.
We can give away the other little one later.
Oh yeah.
Let's get through this one.
Let's get and then we'll show off that one.
Okay.
I want one of these so bad. We got 27 entries so far.
You want to do one question real quick?
Yeah, let's do a question while we're still collecting. So yeah, make sure if you want one of these karaoke boards, there's only one available. So if you want your chance to win it, make sure you put hashtag chocolate and you spell it correctly. Chocolate. You don't know how many times I sound out things phonetically so I can spell them correct.
I know we were talking about.
All right. Blast writes, I just learned about a man in PA who took devastating action against his girlfriend because a paranormal meter scared him. The high readings making him scared that someone was after him. So I'm going to assume, and I want to make that clear. I'm going to assume here because we don't have all the information that the paranormal meter was probably a EMF meter, like a K2 or a cell sensor kind of thing, because they're the more common, popular, cheap ones that are out there. And that there's a part 2. Malachi says part 2 to this.
Oh, okay.
Did you see that? Let me see here. Let me see.
I don't have a part 2 on here, so I must have missed it.
Let me see. Blast writes. Could you type the?
It was back. This was like at 8:57, the first one.
Oh,
so
wow. Okay.
It goes back pretty far.
Yeah. Could you type the part 2?
Yeah.
In there again, so we can see.
Oh, Blast Right says, "I just want your thoughts."
So yeah, I mean, I'm assuming that it's a K2 or EMF meter, and that the high readings were usually based on like hearsay. So your typical ghost hunting shows and stuff like that, where people are like, hey, like if we got a 6 milligauss or it jumps to 8 milligauss or something like that. And honestly, there's
Bob just put the link of the show in the chat.
There's here's the article. Oh, okay. Here's the article. Man, let me see.
People.com.
Allegedly killed girlfriend, paranormal meter. Eat him. What? Paranormal meter, eat him, police say. Oh my goodness. Man, all right, here. People.com. Let's share this weirdness together.
Oh. I just want to get back to spinning the wheel.
Why?
This was supposed to be a quick question. Wait, Kenny, you got a special member
hey,
for 5 months.
Aliens are real. Thanks, Sky. Member for 5 months. Awesome. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Pennsylvania man will stand trial for murder and other charges after allegedly confessing to killing his girlfriend in January, claiming he did it out of fear of paranormal activity. The 46-year-old woman found fatally shot in a street in Northumberland County, PA. Boyfriend was arrested after his brother called 911. Let's see. Come on. Oh, there he is. He said he'd put a paranormal meter up against a statue and claimed the high reading on the purported meter scared him, per affidavit. Due to the purported high reading, he said he became scared someone would kill him. So he panicked and ran out of the house, retrieved his handgun from his vehicle.
Well, why didn't he shoot the statue? If that's what gave off the high reading, then you should shoot the statue.
Right.
Agreed.
Why would he go after his girlfriend? That's just ridiculous. That sounds... All right, so I'm going to go into my own conspiracy theory here. All right, so watching too many these true crime like documentaries and stuff, I think he wanted to, and this was his excuse. So he's probably going to plead insanity.
Yeah, maybe.
He was an amazing.
He should plead stupidity, not insanity.
He was charged with first-degree murder, third-degree murder, and 2 counts of aggravated assault, among other offenses. Good. I don't know. So it doesn't say what kind of meter, but it sounds like the most likely cause is a EMF meter, just like a K2, or again like a
the
cell sensor or something.
Also
like
says he might have been given marijuana, but it may have been laced.
Laced. Okay.
So if he was on some kind of drugs or whatever, I mean, maybe he thought, the statue was possessing his girlfriend or something.
Yeah.
God knows what happens when you're hallucinating and shit.
So on the day of the incident, Wolf allegedly told authorities he and White had gone to a friend's house where they smoked marijuana, per the affidavit. However, police say he later claimed he was not sure what he had smoked. Okay. So it, may or may not have been laced. I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of information missing. So I don't know if he was high or paranoid because of whatever might have been laced.
Can't even read the whole story yet.
Yeah. So I would, if he wasn't on any drugs, I would say he probably had a reason to do this anyway, and this was an excuse. If he's on drugs, especially if it was laced, because some of us have been there.
I've never been paranoid.
I've been paranoid. I haven't been anywhere near that, but who knows? It's a sad situation. It's very sad. Lesson here: don't use EMF meters, kids. All right, so we have 30 entries. Let's do it. Let's do this. You ready, Jade? We're gonna give away a board.
All right.
Yep.
Like, yep.
Well, yeah. Can you come up on the screen?
Yeah.
Oh, you're fixing it now.
There.
Oh, okay.
Okay, here we go.
All right, here we go,
30
guys.
entries, chocolate, and draw.
Chocolate.
Chocolate.
Who's it gonna stop on?
Sky Talker! Awesome.
Sky Talker, you just won a board.
Sky Talker, you won a board. There you go. So this one will be coming to you, along with a Thor's Hammer planchette. Feel free to hit people with it, but that's all on your own. So there you go. That is going to you.
Yes, she says.
Sky Talker, one board. Karaoke. Karaoke.
Oh my gosh.
Kara.
Now we all know how Kenny's
board.
brain works.
You have no idea. No idea how many times I sit here and talk to myself like, you are so stupid. Why do you do this? Just stop being like this. Stop being like this. Okay. Congratulations, Sky Talker. You are the winner. So the email address is scrolling across the bottom. Please send me your address. And hey, Taryn's in the house.
Hey, Taryn.
Send me your mailing address, and I will get this out sometime next week, and hopefully soon. Oh, dang! John Michael, member for 7 months. Holy crapola!
Thank you, John.
Thank you, John. Appreciate that. Yeah, I'm going to get these out. I'm going to try and get these out by Monday because by Tuesday, I'm going to be booked solid and busy. I'm going to be running around for quite a few days. So I'm going to try and get these out, or at least boxed up this weekend. And then hopefully Monday I can get them sent out. I'm so excited. And I definitely want you guys to show me pictures. Like, put them somewhere and send me a picture because I want to see that. All right. What else we got? I got all these tabs open. I got to close these tabs. All right. Blueberry. Kenny, I can't believe you threw my email away with the links in it. I did not. You can't throw away an email.
You can trash it.
Oh.
Okay, I'm just saying.
I didn't do that.
Yeah.
I didn't do that. Did you send me the thing with like the link and stuff? Like, which email are you talking about? I haven't trashed any emails in a long time.
Maybe you just didn't see it.
Yeah, I might. Yeah, what? You gotta give me more information. Now I'm like panicking. Like, what? What the hell? What did I throw away?
I don't know.
Let me know. All right. What else? Kenny, Jade, question: was there a specific event that got you interested in the paranormal?
I can't really remember. I just remember I used to be scared shitless of it. So I was like, I'm going to learn about it so I won't be scared.
That is a good strategy. I mean, that's awesome. I love that. I'm scared of it. Let me learn about it so I'm not scared anymore. That's awesome. For me, it's just, it wasn't a specific event. I was raised Catholic, so there was already that kind of ingrained belief that there was an afterlife and, you know, good ghosts could come back. Bad ghosts were demons, or couldn't come back. So, like, I already had that idea in my head. So, when growing up in the 70s and 80s, like, you had Unsolved Mysteries, the standard shows that we watched, and it was just you giggling.
I'm sorry.
What are you giggling? Sky, just be careful. Ouija boards are dangerous if you throw it at someone.
I'm sorry. I have to read everything, and I try to be quiet. Sometimes I just can't.
So yeah, there wasn't. I've always had an interest in the spooky and the weird, and it grew. I mean, look at me. This is what I do full time now. I mean, it's always been an interest, but there was no specific event that turned me to it or turned me onto it. It was just always there. Good question though. I like that. Oh my God, that is so awesome. I love that. He just trashes Zach Bagans. What? Is that what I do? I just do that all the time. You have no. Yeah, I do that in my office sometimes. Just sit here and like, stupid prick. All right, what else we got? Luis Parry. Q. I'm curious if you ever believed in the supernatural. I can't remember if you answered that before. Yes, I did. I refer to that time as my ghost hunting days, and that was in the 90s and pretty much like pre 2005-ish or so. I had a belief, and around like the 2000s, the early 2000s is when I started thinking a little bit more skeptically and thinking like, I need to switch over. But prior to that, yes, I was a ghost hunter and did everything you see ghost hunters do on TV and on YouTube channels, except for, like screaming and shouting at everyone. I didn't do that. But I believed in a lot, and I thought psychics were real. I thought ghosts were real. I thought demons were real, and every place was haunted. No matter what, I thought, dare I say, orbs were real at one time. It's so embarrassing.
Well, they are real. They're dust. That's the word.
Yeah, exactly.
That's right. So yeah, I did have a belief, and honestly, it's knowledge. The more knowledge I obtained, the more I understood, especially about photography. Photography was my gateway hobby into understanding things better, because I learned so much about photography, and I realized so many of these anomalies, like orbs, were nothing but natural anomalies, and understanding how they are captured and represented in film and digital cameras and stuff led me to more learning, led me to Skeptical Inquirer magazine. Free plug. This is the new issue. Think critically. And learning more about the scientific method, learning about investigative methods and stuff like that. So it broadened my horizons, and the more information I got, the more I understood things, and the better I am, so that I can go on the Paranormal Monkey podcast and tell him he's doing everything wrong. Everything.
All right, so here's a follow-up.
There's a follow-up. Booberry. Cute Kenny, I am the one who sent you the links and info about the guy with the shiny paper. Yes. Okay. I was joking about the trashing the email. The price wasn't cheap as I thought, more like $50. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure. I remember that you did send me the link, and I was so like, oh, I'm into this. And I think that might have been the problem too, now that I think of it, that it said it wasn't currently available. So I didn't buy it. But I was hoping, I think I talked about it on a show, and several people were like, oh, yeah, let me look into it. But because it's not available, we couldn't get it. And
it's time for a break.
It's not, is it? Mm-hmm. Oh, my God, we're already at 2 hours. Holy shit, Jade. We're flying through this show.
I'm either really boring or really entertaining. I'm not sure which one.
You are not boring.
Kenny just talks too much.
I do. I've been told that a lot. All right, so this means we get to play Donna's song. I love playing Donna's song.
And definitely no more questions, guys.
All right. Oh, Donna's like cutting off the questions because she's good. We're staying. We're going like 4 hours.
Oh, no, we're not.
We got to make up for a show.
No, you have to make up for a show. I'm here next week.
No. You're going to do the show?
I'm here too. Yeah. So, we can do it together.
Oh, there you go.
I can do a show.
You and Jade can do a show together.
There you go.
I'll be off and, gallivanting around the neighborhood and stuff like that. So, all right. So let's see. We're going to play Donna's song, and then we'll...
Oh, you got a new member.
Oh, hello. Little Miss Mayhem 13. You became a member. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. That's awesome. That's awesome. I love it. And just to give you a refresher, everyone that's becoming a member, the content that I do for members only is usually more personal. So it's not necessarily paranormal or skeptical stuff, although I do
not too personal.
Not too personal, like I'm not laying around like a George Costanza.
Oh my gosh! Don't even put that picture out there.
Boxer shorts. It's more like when I'm crafting or working on something else or going for a walk or whatever. Like you get my deep thoughts, and you get. We have conversations while I'm like.
This is why Kenny he doesn't talk to himself. He talks to you people all the time. Yeah. I talk to myself.
You guys are my therapy.
That's what it is.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
Even when I'm making videos, like today, I put out a video. I didn't do a members only video, but I did a video that I posted to YouTube, and I'm walking around the neighborhood doing my lunchtime walk.
Yes.
And I'm walking like this. And I'm talking, I'm walking, and I'm seeing the college kids like looking at me, but they do the same shit, so it doesn't matter. And I didn't feel weird at all.
If the members are your therapy and we're paying you to be members, that's backwards. It's not.
No, it's but you get more content. You get more. Like you can ask different questions. It doesn't have to be paranormal or science or skepticism. We can ask more.
It's totally worth it. I'm a member and I don't regret it at all.
Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. We do have fun, and we have I once in a while I do like members only stuff, like the first board stuff. Yes, do it. All right, so let's play Donna's song,
and then we'll do another giveaway when we come back.
Because Donna's just giving away all my shit.
Yeah. All right, guys.
All right. We'll see you back 2 minutes and 35 seconds from now.
In the skeptical helper her there's a guiding star, keeping chats in line. She's the queen of the bar, with a wink and a smile. She keeps things flowing. Divine Donna's on the scene to keep you from trolling. Divine Donna, watch her keep the show on track. Moderates with flair, she's got your back. With her love, Kenny Biddle every Friday night. In the Skeptical Help Bar, she's a delight. Start your questions with a capital Q, so Donna can pose them for you. Follow the Swayze rule and be nice, or she'll kick you out for life. Divine Donna, watch her keep the show on track. Moderates with flair, she's got your back. With her love, Kenny Biddle every Friday night. In the Skeptical Help Bar, she's a delight. Rarely says a word, unlike her hubby. Doesn't let the show run into hour 3. She may be quiet, but she reads all the chats. So say hi, or thanks, she deserves that. Divine Donna, watch her keep the show on track. Moderates with flair, she's got your back. With her love, Kenny Biddle every Friday night. In the Skeptical Help Bar, she's a delight. Rarely says a word, unlike her hubby. Doesn't let the show run into hour 3. She may be quiet, but she reads all the chats. So say hi, or thanks, she deserves that. Divine Donna, watch her keep the show on track. Moderates with flair, she's got your back. With her love, Kenny Biddle every Friday night. In the Skeptical Help Bar, she's a delight. The Skeptical Help Bar, she's a delight.
In the Skeptical Help Bar, she's a delight. That was horrible.
I am a delight.
You are a delight.
I am.
You were the queen of the bar. Oh, I love that one. All right, so you want to give something away?
Oh yeah, did you bring over the little Ouija to go?
I did.
Let's do that.
So Donna wants to give away a prize. She is making these, and
they're on the wheel.
They're on the wheel. They are on the wheel. So they have a small spot. So if you look at right next to Zach's head, on either side, you'll see that there is a, I think they're called flags. That 2 of them are divided into 3. So there's 2 slots.
Oh,
right?
it's down at the bottom. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm next to Zach. Oh, really?
Well, that means
really.
Listen to my reasoning. It means it's a special prize.
Yeah.
Because you have to get close to losing everything in order to get it. It's like the $5,000 thing.
Okay. All right. Yeah,
Good
Bob.
save.
This is...
Good save. I almost moved it.
Yeah, good save.
Yeah, good save. I know, right?
It's a Lucky Tiki giveaway.
It's a Lucky Tiki giveaway. So
and this is a very special giveaway.
Donna makes these little Ouija on the go tins. They're small, as you can see. They're handheld. And with every one, you get a look at this little thing, tiny little planchette. Like, it's so cute. But you usually get to pick a board. So she makes these little cards that are the Ouija boards.
The little Ouija boards, yeah.
But this one is even more special because it's a Skeptical Help Bar one.
We made a Skeptical Help Bar little Ouija board.
So it's a little Ouija board. That's a skeptical. Look, you get a little Kenny, a little Donna. On it, you got a little Bigfoot.
Yeah, there's like a little ghost on there.
There's
and
a bunch of
fairy.
everything that's on the main board.
Yeah, whatever's on the main board. It's just shrunk it down.
And it all goes into.
Yeah, kid, I'll have some. I'm bringing them.
And oh yeah, she's bringing them down to the Grafton Monster Festival.
Yeah.
Wait, Kit, wait till you see the book.
I get to use. You know what I love about this gift or about this thing that we do, what we put together, is the fact that I get to use the laser machine, even though Kenny uses most of the time.
Who uses it?
I know. Kenny's learning my laser machine. But I get to use that. I get to use the resin. And then I get to do sublimation on metal. So it's like a little bit of everything.
Right.
In one little cute gift.
In a little cute gift that fits in your pocket. It's so awesome.
Yeah, and I think I have like 7 or 8 different Ouija boards you can pick from right now.
You have a Ouija board, and then a little ghost comes in and goes,
"Ooh." And you know what I'm going to make this weekend? I think I'm going to try to make glow-in-the-dark planchettes. Because I have to work with.
Like full size?
No, the baby planchettes. Like glow-in-the-dark ones.
Like a full size.
I could do that too.
We should do that. All right, so Jade, you are the co-host. So your job, once again, is to come up with
another word
that everyone can put in the chat to win one of these.
Ovaltine.
Oh, that's so cool.
Oh my god. This is so much fun. I love having you on.
Ovaltine.
Now I gotta look up how to spell Ovaltine.
Oh my gosh, come on.
Ovaltine. There we go. Oh, all right.
There we go.
Ovaltine.
Hashtag.
Ovaltine.
Ovaltine, yeah.
Hashtag Ovaltine.
Yeah, I'm gonna try glow-in-the-dark planchettes this weekend. I'll let you know how they come out.
Ovaltine. Yeah, there we go. All right, so it's collecting it. All right, make sure you spell it right.
Make sure you spell it right. I see some that are wrong.
Ovaltine.
R&B, that's not right. I think it went flying by, but it wasn't right.
Oh, yeah. Ovaltine.
Yeah, you had too many I's in there.
Make sure.
And it's a hashtag.
Hashtag, not a $sign, Caroline. I just want to make sure you get in there. Make sure you get in there.
She wasn't one we had to do it for last week, right?
Alrighty.
Remember one of the things? Somebody was having trouble with the hashtag, remember?
Oh, yeah. Oh, I wonder. Okay. Are you having trouble? Is anyone having trouble with a hashtag?
Shauna, I think you can enter multiple times. I don't think it picks you up more than once, though.
All it does, it pulls from the comments that are coming in here. So,
and as long as you have it in once,
yeah, you're in.
You're in because I saw people putting in numerous times and our number didn't go up.
So everyone can enter except Paranormal.
As long as you spell it right.
Until he sends me a jumper. Send me a jumper, I'll send you a weekend. Great. It's got to be an autograph. I
don't like. I'm gonna be.
This is quick. No. I know it. I know the reference because it's, that's my favorite movie. I went to the house too.
Yeah, without me.
I know.
And I'll take you.
And I will take you. Just go. We gotta go. Well, you know what? I think on the way to Crafty,
no, that's not out. We're going west. We're going.
Yeah. All right, audio issues. What?
Who's having audio issues?
All right, I think everyone's in. I haven't seen it go up anymore. 24. So
all right, let's bring it up on the
share
screen.
This.
Who's gonna win the Ouija on the go? RMB, I don't think that is.
Make sure. Everybody's making sure. Make sure, R&B, that you got it. Up the O. Oh, Ben Rapper. Oh, my
God. That's because you have to say it.
All right, here we go. Shh. He sent me a nice picture. Oh, did I show you?
No.
Oh, look at this.
You told me about it, but you didn't show me.
I'll show you first.
Oh wow, that's pretty cool.
Ben sent me.
You should wait until.
Yeah,
Let's do this
I'll show you again. I'll show you again. Let's do this. All right, 26. Here we go. Drawing now. You win. Yeah. Ooh.
Daniel says you're breaking in and out.
Mike Walt. Woohoo!
I wonder if
Mike Walt.
Okay. I'm gonna change the banner. Sorry if we're going in and out. We do have storms coming through here. Maybe it's our
I haven't had any problems.
Access?
I mean, usually if I have any like speed issues, like internet issues,
it says we're breaking up.
But hopefully it's not. Let me get out of here. Close some stuff out. Maybe I have too much shit going. Oh, I do. I got YouTube and Facebook streaming.
Oh my gosh, Kenny!
So it's probably that might be.
Go, Mike! Congratulations,
all right, Mike.
You won the cool little Ouija to go.
So again, the email that's floating by. Did you see that? It was like a moth.
Oh.
It came in the window. I'll get it.
You don't have to get it.
All right. All right. That's going to you, Mike. That'll ship out Monday-ish. And
as
hopefully you enjoy it.
Get your information to Kenny. His address is going across the bottom of the screen.
And this is what Ben sent me. So it's Sherlock Holmes and Watson. You know, it's no surprise that he made himself Sherlock. Whatever. Wishful thinking. But it's really cool drawing, though. I like it. I really do like it. And it's cool. It's cool. So that goes up. Nope,
oh, he's knocking stuff down.
But I gotta get a frame for that. So happy to thank you, Ben. Appreciate that. I gotta get a frame for it so I can hang it up and show it off. Be like, yeah, that's right. Oh, when he sent me, he's got another cool thing on the back. I think this is a sticker, but it's nice. It's pretty cool.
Is that a sticker,
better
Ben?
To be a light. It is better to light a candle than curse the darkness. I like that. But I'm pretty sure it's a sticker. But I like it. Came in the back of that. Then he had like all over the envelope. He had like Max Headroom.
Oh, really?
Stuff. He's a Max Headroom. He's so stuck in the 80s. All right. Do we have any questions left? We do?
Yeah.
Okay. Kenny and Jade, have you ever been affected by infrasound?
Not that I know of.
Yeah, I would say the same thing. Not that I know of. I know it's kind of it's the equipment to measure it is pretty expensive. That's why I don't have any of it. But I really wouldn't know. I mean, I know that it's supposed to cause like nausea and stuff like that. But I think there's debate on that too. Whether it affects some people and it doesn't affect other people. So honestly, yeah, I wouldn't know if I had been affected by it. The only situation that I'm aware of that may cause that is if you're in an area that has a faulty fan operation, where like an AC system or a ventilation system, that the fan is out of, it's not, what's the word I want to say?
Alignment?
Yes, it's not in alignment or balanced properly, and it will cause a infrasound frequency. But other than that, I don't know of any other situation where that would come up. So I don't know.
Yeah, it's weird that we hear that.
I hear the cops.
They're coming for you, Kenny. They're coming for you.
Let them try. No, me and the cops are good friends.
Yeah, I know.
We're good friends.
Yeah.
So tell you the story real quick. We have an alarm here, obviously big office building. We have an alarm system, security system, and it went off. No more questions?
No.
No. Okay. And basically, like I came over here because I get a call. I usually get the call first when the alarm triggers. And I came over, I searched the whole building, and I called the alarm company. And they're like, well, we called once, and you didn't answer, so we sent the cops. And I was like, all right, I'll wait for the cops to show up. Cops show up, and I go out the door, the front door. They question me because they don't know who I am, and I give them my ID and all this stuff. And they're like, "Oh, do you need us to come in?" I said, well, I checked the place out, but there is a roof access that has opened before, and I know that years ago some college kids got in here, and they're like, "Oh, you want us to come out? Yeah, come on in." So they come in. 2 cops come in. At first, they wouldn't shake my hand. And I found out later that's part of their training, because they didn't know who I was at first. So they don't, make friends with you because you're a suspect. But after they came in, I opened my office here and I showed them around, and they were like so into it. And it was great. They were here for like 20 minutes asking questions, going through stuff, looking at things. And like we were BFFs by the time they left. So I'm in good.
So Michelle, that didn't work. Michelle said she sent them.
Yeah, we're good. We're totally good. So they like me. All right, what else we got? We're getting through them. Is there a 3TS show on Wednesday? There is not, Bob. And it's my fault because I will not be here Wednesday coming up. I will be on the road, and so I won't be available. I don't know what we're going to do. I know I was talking with Tim and Dave earlier today, and we might try to schedule it for a Monday night instead, or maybe we'll wait because I know the following week Dave can't do it. So we might push it into the third week. But what we're supposed to do is watch the episode again of Ghost Adventures, which but we're supposed to watch the episode where they go to the poltergeist filming house. So the house that they used for the exterior shots of the first poltergeist movie, we're supposed to watch that and do reaction and talk about like the scenes and stuff like that. So yeah, I don't know when that'll work. So Sky Talker, Kenny, I sent an email. I'm still so psyched. Awesome. That's awesome. All right. What else we got? We're winding down. We're almost done. You good, Jade?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, good. Kenny, what was the article you wrote in Lincoln?
Oh, the one you were going to enlarge, I think. The newspaper poster thing you had. You didn't write it, but...
Wrote in Lincoln and Houdini. I was in it?
No, I think they're talking about the newspaper article that you have on your wall about
Rose Mackenberg.
Oh, Rose Mackenberg?
I think that's what they're talking about. I could be wrong.
Okay. What was the article you wrote in Lincoln? You wrote an article. Okay.
Oh, you wrote.
It's okay. She found it. Okay. Now I'm curious. Like, which one is it? which one did I write? About Lincoln and Houdini. Like this is a weird problem. Like I hope this is the problem where I've written so many things I don't remember what I wrote.
Yeah, because if you're starting to lose your memory, you're in trouble.
I know. Well, there is. Sometimes I go back and I'm like, did I write that? I did write about that. Yeah, let me know, Chris. Which article is it? Because now I'm really curious about which one you're talking about.
Oh my gosh, Bob.
If you do a 3TS on Wednesday, May 21st, is National End of the World Day. Oh, we can do that.
That'd be a perfect way to end it.
Yeah, we could totally do that. Chris says hanging minds through critical thinking.
You don't even remember writing it?
Did I write that? Hanging minds through critical thinking. I have no idea what that is. What did I write?
What is going on outside? There's so many sirens tonight.
I don't know. Changing minds? Oh,
through critical thinking.
I don't know if I wrote that either. That's now I'm so curious. Changing minds. Oh.
Everybody knows you wrote it except for you.
Except for me.
John Michael put it out there.
This shit that I write.
It was in February.
Let me look. Now I'm looking.
Here, it's right here. Skeptical Inquirer.
If you were referring to Stephen Hupp article, that was. Oh. All right, I did. That was the You're right. Thanks, John, without an H. Referring to Stephen Hupp article. So no, I did do there it is. Changing minds through critical thinking. It was in the SI. It was in the Skeptical Inquirer issue, and it was about Psychon. So
the Psychon report.
You know, this is my fault. I'm sorry. Because I usually every year for Psychon, I'm asked to do a report, like 3 or 4 speakers to cover what they spoke about and give my impression. And I totally forget because it's not something I usually do. I don't do reviews of lectures and stuff like that. So I totally forget when I do them. So I apologize, Chris. It's me. I'm getting old. I don't remember what I do, but yeah, I did that because I covered Massimo Piglucci, Melanie Tracy King, David McCreaney, and Bertha Vasquez. All really good talks, and I always find that like it was hard because Stephen Hupp, who was our editor, and now it's officially announced he's going to be our executive director of CSI. Now he's taken over for Barry Carr, who is retiring at the end of June. But he asked me to do it a couple times, and it's like, hey, write 1 or 2 paragraphs per person. And I'm like, are you freaking kidding me?
Kenny can't write 2 paragraphs on anything.
2 paragraphs? That's like the first 2 minutes. It's a half-hour lecture. How am I supposed to get through this? So, but yeah, it's still fun. It was challenging, and I like doing that. I like taking on a challenge of something like I'm not used to writing about.
Right.
That I'll do it. So, all right, we're almost done. We're almost there. A couple more questions. Carl, Kenny, have you done a deep dive into oh my God, I can't say this word. We talked
about this one already.
It's the thing where you see colors, I think.
Yes. Yeah, we did do a kind of a deep dive. Bob came on, and he talked about it because he has it. And he talked about it for a couple minutes. So we did do a pretty, like a semi deep dive into it. And I haven't gone into it just because it, like for me, that satisfied my curiosity. So I didn't need to go into it any further. But if it ever comes up again, I might do a deep dive and write an article about it. But yeah.
Drink up.
I'm starting to feel good.
Drink up.
I'm starting to yeah, I think it's finally hitting me.
Yeah, it's hitting you all right.
I'm finding, when you get that, well, some of us might know when you get that certain point and you're like, I have to really concentrate on how I speak to make sure I form the words.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I got to tell you this story. So the first break, I had a crisis because I went, usually like the first break of the show, it's like we go to the bathroom. That's standard procedure. Got in there, and I think all the guys in the chat will understand this. Walked up to the urinal, did my thing, realized that the zipper had buried the pull tab into the bottom of where the denim like joins, and I was like, I can't get my zipper out. I can't get it up. I'm panicking in the bathroom, like I can't get my zipper up. And then I'm thinking, like, well, when I come back on, like, you don't see my pants. I'll just take them off. I'll be fine. I have my pants on. Don't worry.
Yeah.
But yeah, holy crap! Like,
Bob's like, I hate that.
I hate that. It's like, Why do they make a little crevice that the pull tab can fit into perfectly, and you cannot, for the life of you, get your fingers in there? And I'm thinking, like, do I have a paper clip? Do I have any? What do I have? Oh, I got a pocket knife.
Tonight
Fuck
show's
no, I'm
more
not doing that.
revealing.
Tonight's show is more.
It kind of is, Tim. I think you got something going on here.
Personal stories with Kenny Biddle.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
There you go.
So, Kenny, were you thinking of Mystery Men movie? No.
No, now he's back to thinking about that.
Dun, dun, dun. Something Man. No! Wait! It's a detergent. I think it's a detergent commercial. I'm thinking it's like years ago. Something Dun Dun Man. Like that's oh my god. It's some kind of detergent.
Mr. Clean?
No, it's not Mr. Clean.
That's what I thought, Kit. That's what I thought.
Dun, dun, dun. Oh, I can't. This is gonna bother the shit out of me.
Mr. Clean's the only one that's bulked up.
All right, moving on, because I can't dwell on it because I don't like dead air.
Yeah, here we go.
The whiter
last question.
Than white guy. whiter than white guy. I don't remember that. How different was the ghost hunting world in the 90s prior to the
show Ghost Hunters?
Yeah, shows ghost. Thank you, Jade. Ghost Hunters. So I think from our experience, and chime in because you were there. It
was just a simpler time. Like we still had film cameras. Like we were just starting to get into the digital age.
Yeah.
Like things were very expensive. Like for the new technology.
Right. I mean, we would buy a couple rolls of film.
Go out into a cemetery.
200 or 400 speed film, and you would have your tape recorders. So we had full cassette tapes.
Yeah.
With the rectangular tape recorders with an external microphone.
Yeah, we didn't have the little hand recorders. They were just coming into play, but they were expensive too. The one you're always talking about, the DR60.
The DR60, yeah. Oh my gosh, you remember that? Nice. Yeah. Very well done. But yeah, like that came out, and that was like the first digital audio recorder that was available for the consumer that we knew about. That was cheap,
right? But it wasn't really cheap.
It wasn't cheap. No.
It
was because I considered buying one, and I was like, that's a lot of money. I don't have a lot of money. So Bold detergent.
Bold Man?
No, maybe it's not.
People are saying Bold Man.
The
Orkin Man?
I think it was it Orkin Man? Orkin Man. That sounds right. I think that's it. So it wasn't detergent. I think it was the Orkin Man.
The Orkin Man killing your bugs?
I think so. I think because there was like a deep voice.
Kit says it was.
Orkin Man. Yeah, I think that's it. Kit Ford, thank you so much. This is going to get me up all freaking night.
Bugs. Yeah,
killing bugs.
Bob.
Yes.
Yeah.
It wasn't a detergent. Oh my god. All right. We figured it out.
You were close enough cleaning up something. You're cleaning up bugs.
I'll take it as like a partial.
Yeah.
Half a point. Everyone. Oh my god. So I remember ghost hunters being territorial. So it was basically like if you went into a house or a public venue where it was open to the public normally during the day, but for a ghost hunt, it was something you had to arrange with management and stuff like that. If you got into a place, you didn't tell anyone. You wouldn't let anyone in. People would argue and fight about, this is my location. You can't be in here. We know the place better.
Yeah,
we get everything.
I guess. I don't see it as that bad. Like, I don't remember it being the way you're talking.
I think I dealt with more like other teams, like trying to work together, and none of them wanted to work together because it was like, I don't want you. They didn't want us stealing their place or their ideas or their, getting better pictures than they did
sharing
at their location. But yeah, it was a simpler time. It was film, tape, even videotape. I mean, you had the bulk recorders, the big 80s and 90s style recorders with the VHS tapes or the mini DV tapes. So it was a lot more. I feel weird saying equipment, but you carried a lot more. And now, like
it
a
was
lot
heavier.
of stuff, yeah,
it was just like
a lot
the
more
equipment
stuff.
was heavier.
And like today, there was very little, if any, science in it. It was basically you were ghost hunting. Instead of what you saw on TV, it was what you read in the books. So usually, like the regional books, there was a lot of like how to ghost hunt or guide to ghost hunting books, which were
like Kenny's
in
book,
the 80s or 90s.
the one you put out,
yeah,
the Lehigh Valley book.
Yeah. People would read the regional ghost stories and just go to the places. There was no like set way of doing anything. You just showed up into a cemetery at night. And,
when you were allowed in cemeteries at night. And they have since changed that.
Took random pictures,
destroyed them,
recordings and stuff like that. So, yeah, that's I think that's it in a nutshell. Cool. Is that our last question?
Yeah, that was our last question.
That is our last question for the night. You made it through, Jade.
Yeah, I'm starting to wonder.
You survived.
You survived. You did a good job. All right. So, everyone, with that, we are going to end the show. We're going to wrap it up for the night. And do you have anything you want to say, Jade?
Just thank you for having me, and I hope everybody enjoyed my contribution.
Awesome.
Yay.
And it wasn't so bad, was it?
No.
Good. Good. I'm so happy. I'm so happy you were hanging out with us. What'd you say?
I'm sorry. Bob said there was a link with a laundry commercial. So maybe that was the one you're getting confused.
Working man. Like that's like hitting me now. We're gonna do this. We're gonna copyright warning.
Oh no, stuff. You're gonna put it up?
Working man commercial. Because I want to see if this is it. Auto the Working Man commercial. Let me see. I'm gonna share the screen so that we can all get in trouble.
Oh yeah, let's all get in trouble together.
Yeah, because you're all with me.
200th episode.
Laundry as fresh as the mountain air. Try Sierra, the fabric softener.
Hi there. Want the bugs out fast? Call the man. Your Orkin Man. At 1-800-800-ORKIN.
I didn't say it. Damn it.
I read an article about people destroying their TVs from that commercial because of the bug.
You know what? I think you're right now that you say it. I remember that.
I don't think that's it. Working Man commercial.
It was probably before then.
Yeah. Like I swear that there was a thing.
Kit says there was a whole series of Orkin Man ads.
Hi, here are your pizza.
He'll protect your home from pests. Orkin, keeping pests in their place.
It was before
Call now
then.
and save $50 on pest control.
All right.
And whatever time that was, it was before then because it was cheesier commercials.
I'm going to find it and I will post it in the members only section of YouTube.
Oh.
So everyone can share in it and get the earworm just like me. Yeah, I'm going to be saying that all night. Working man.
Yeah, oh yeah, you're all night,
Obscure reference man.
I'm going to wake your ass up and saying it in the middle of the night.
All right. Thank you, Jade, for hanging out with us. I just truly appreciate it. It was a lot of fun having you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Everyone else, have a good weekend. Quick announcements here. So I have, like I said, next week is up in the air. I think it's already been spilled, and I think Side-Eye Guy actually said it, but
okay.
he's going to see me. He's coming in next week. He's going to be coming into Buffalo. We're going to meet up. We're going to do some stuff. We're going to be traveling together. I don't know what we're doing yet, but we're going to be hanging out. You should make the show 200 minutes. 60.
That means
60,
Kenny's doing math in his head.
80. So 260. So 160. We've done 160. So we have 40 minutes to go. I can do math. I can math stuff. I do math sometimes in my head. I surprise the shit out of myself. Too.
Sometimes, yeah.
Sometimes. So with that, let me say, so SEG, all that stuff. The 17th and 18th of May, we will be in Penhurst Asylum for the Penhurst Paracon. So both Don and I will be set up.
Bob Christopher.
With Bob Christopher and but there's tons of people there. I mean, tons. If you have an opportunity to go, definitely go.
Yeah, great event.
It's a really good event. Lots of people. I'm sure there's lots of people that I know and get along with. There's going to be some people that I don't get along with, and I'm going to have fun with that. I know I'm looking forward to Marianne from TikTok. She's a TikToker, a ghost hunter on TikTok that I have never met.
Is she going to be there?
She's going to be there.
Oh, that's cool.
So yeah, we go back and forth on TikTok in a fun way, a very professional and friendly relationship. So it's a lot of fun. And like I said in the beginning, I really love meeting everyone. I love meeting people that I interact with online. So I'm excited about that. And then what else we got? So June 6th for the Skeptical Help Bar, we're going to have Aaron coming back. Aaron, our friend that is a police officer. And the last time he was on the show, we did a show about evidence. And it was evidence as he sees it as a police officer and evidence as I see it from more of a scientific, skeptical point of view. So we only got halfway through the list. So hopefully we're going to be doing that again. June 13th and 14th, I believe. Kit, correct me if I'm wrong, but it's a Friday and Saturday. Mm-hmm. Is the Grafton Monster Festival in Grafton, West Virginia. We're going to be down there. Yeah. I cannot wait. We're going to have so much fun. And we're going to see Kit Ford. You're going to meet Kit Ford for the first time. It's so awesome. We're going to have bacon.
We're going to have fun.
They make awesome
and we're working on some really cool stuff for the event as well. We can't tell her that.
I'm not allowed to show you yet.
No.
Because it's secret.
13th and 14th.
But it's awesome. 13th and 14th?
13th and 14th.
Yeah, okay, that's what I got. Friday and Saturday, yeah. So we'll be down there for that. I think, are we coming down like the 12th? Or are we coming down the 13th? I don't know. I have to check.
You have to talk with her, I think.
Yeah, I got to talk to you too and get information like where I'm going.
Where, when, how.
Where we're going, and stuff like that.
Bacon!
And then bacon. I cannot wait to get some bacon.
And then I'm going to be on vacation after
You're on vacation.
For like 2, maybe 3 weeks, depending on when I feel like coming back.
I know. So that whole time, nothing but underwear and video games.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, you might not have a show when I'm gone. Well, you can probably do it from your couch.
We'll see. Yeah. There's lots of other stuff going on in the background. And then the next events that I have scheduled is October 10th. I will be in Indiana, Pennsylvania, doing a presentation for the Indiana Historical Society.
See, just come to Indiana, and then we can hang out.
Is that where? Oh, yeah. I don't think you're that far from me.
Not now. She's probably a hell of a lot closer.
Yeah. So maybe we're going to have to work this out. And one of these days, we're going to come visit you and hang out, if that's okay with you.
That'd be great.
Awesome. And then...
Show from the Blue Bowl.
Oh, shit. October's going to be busy, too, because October 10th is the lecture or presentation in Indiana, Pennsylvania. And then the next day, I think I'm traveling to Lancaster for a Lancaster Skeptic Camp. And Susan Gerbic is already bugging me to do a talk for them. So I might. We'll see. And then the weekend after that, the 18th, is the West Virginia Skeptic Camp with Daniel Reed. That's his skeptic camp. So we'll be I'm going to be like coming down, going over, coming home, coming back down, all over the place. So I'm excited. I'm really excited. Lots of stuff. I love this. I love traveling. I love interacting with people and meeting people and seeing new friends, old friends, and everything. And bacon.
Bacon.
Now all I can think about is bacon. And Orchid Man.
Oh my gosh.
I'm going to be like, today or this morning at 3 a.m. I'm going to be like, Orchid Man.
If you do that in bed, I'm kicking your ass on the floor.
Like dead asleep. All right, everybody. Have a great night, great weekend. And we will see you maybe next week. I'll let you know. Like Thursday-ish. And then we'll go from there. So anyway, with that, I will hang out, Jade. Don't go anywhere yet. Okay? And we will we'll end the stream. Okay?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
All right. Cool.
You're like, looks like you're doing too many things.
I am doing too many things. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do here. All right, here we go. See you guys later. Bye-bye.
All right, bye, guys.
Hey, diddle diddle, here's a little riddle. Who's the best debunker? Is it Kenny Biddle? Oh, he's good, not just a little. Not at the bottom or even the middle. Strike a chord like a fiddle. Tasting the rainbow like a skittle. That's fragile and brittle. You can watch him take a problem and start to riddle the problem away. He does not play. He takes his job so seriously. He loves a challenge and won't turn you away. It's such a skeptic, he keeps those believers exposing the fake. It wouldn't take him long to find a needle in hay. Use a magnet, damn it. Now take a drink of Kenny's specialty. Someone may say that's not for me. To each their own, what will be, it will be. Man, Kenny's such a skeptic, drinking skeptical tea. Like and subscribe, everybody turn notifications on. And go watch his show and forget about his song. Mr. Wizard or Bill Nye the Science Guy. Can you remember? You like Kenny better, so head to the Skeptical Help Bar and meet the bartender. Pick up a drink and relax, cause nobody does this better. Not even close, not even a little. He's the one and only Kenny Biddle.
What?
No party like an after party!
Because Kenny still has a little bit left in his cup.
I do. I still got a little bit down there. And I love how people are hanging out, still there. See, Jade's hanging out too. She's like, I know what's coming. So we got a 20-sided this time.
Yeah, we're going to do 20-sided,
raising
guy.
the stakes. That's right. 20-sided.
And for those that are new to the after party, can you explain the game?
Oh. I thought you were going to do it. All right. So basically what happens now is we stole an idea from my friend Richard Saunders, who does the Skeptic Zone podcast. I had a burp. Sorry. It was right there, and I was not going to wait. Oh, my God, another one. Anyway, so he does a podcast, and if you stay for after the credits, he does a die roll. And it's more like a little fun thing where, you know, we kind of make believe we're psychic and we can predict numbers and stuff. So what I'm going to do is actually I'm going to use
the board.
I'm going to use the board that Sky Talker has won, and I'm going to roll it so you can hear it. You'll hear it roll. So I'm going to roll it in about 5 seconds, and your job is to pick a number, and I'll give you like 30 seconds or so, and then I'll tell you the winner. And we're going to do it 4 times and see if anyone out there is psychic. Didn't the last time we do it, like somebody got 3 in a row?
I think so, yeah.
Scary. Because I thought about offering a prize, but I'm like, fuck that. I'm not doing that.
We can do a prize.
We can do a prize.
Tonight?
If you get 2,
3 out of 4.
3. If you get 3 out of 4 right, then I will send you something. I will send you, I'll tell you what, I'll send you one of my new bookmarkers. Look at that. Vaccinate ignorance. Never stop learning. Skeptical Health Bar. I'll send you one of the bookmarkers. All right, here we go. I'm going to roll. You guys start predicting.
Get your numbers in. Anything 1 to 20.
So I rolled
starting now.
Okay.
So 1050. I'm ignoring all the other numbers. So start again.
I'm going to show Donna. Yep.
Okay. Oh, there's some in there already.
There's some in there. Oh,
blueberry.
Oh, look at that. Look at that.
Number 7.
Number 7 is a winner. Number 7. All right.
Whoever got 7, Steve.
So I see Blueberry and Steve have 7. We should just let it go and just see who gets it. Like, give it a couple seconds. Don't call it out right away if they get the right number.
Oh, so they get it all in.
We're seeing if like 3 people in a row get it. All right.
Okay.
Rule number 2. Here we go. You're going to listen for it. All right. So you can put your best guesses
Start
in
your
now.
numbers in.
Bum, bum, chicka bum, 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 chicka bum. 112.
1 to 20.
Oh, 12. Tim got a little frisky with the
Shauna.
Shauna.
Number 3.
Jeffrey Funk.
All right.
All right. Close
Next.
it up.
Yep.
3. Make sure we're up. Jade says 18. Okay. So 3 was the winner. Number 3. Number 3.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I'm used to showing it.
Keep track of who wins what round, because I'm not keeping track of that.
Mom. Shauna got 3.
Shauna's the only one that got 3.
Steve. Okay. All right. Roll number 3. Here we go.
Ready, go.
All right.
Okay. That's funny.
Is it funny?
Yeah.
Why is it funny? Funny. Funny like haha, like I'm a clown? Like,
funny like,
how?
no, it's like, look.
No. All right, I get it now. All right. Let's see.
He's counting at me. The dork in me.
9.
Nobody's got it yet.
8, 19, 1, 8, 1, 9, 18.
Y'all stop.
5,
You're
17,
really bad at this.
12,
Are you guys drunk tonight?
2, 17.
I think we're going to call it because other than people are just going to start throwing all these kind of numbers in. I see what you're doing. Don't think I'm going to. No.
And we got 9 and 15 from Jade. Jade, if you, I don't know if you're purposely if you're not looking at the comments, but you can go into the live comments tab instead of the private one. It's up to you.
Oh, you tell her now that the show's over.
All right. So it was number 10. It was number 10.
I saw that Shauna got it in the second time around.
All right. Last roll, right?
Yeah, you said
last
4,
roll.
right?
So nobody won 3 in a row, right?
Well, Shauna's got 2 so far.
She does?
Yeah.
Oh, son of a bitch. I'm going to have to send her a bookmark.
All
right. All right. There you go. It's in there. 20-sided die.
All right. Right at wisdom. I see wisdom's number. Okay. I got it. Huh.
Let's see. We
There's
got
a
2,
pattern
7,
tonight.
11, 5, 1, 16, 18.
Sky Talker, throw out a number between 1 and 20.
8, 5, 14, 12. I'm back. Sky Talker. 2, 17.
Steve got it. 17.
17.
I think, didn't Steve have the first call?
Did Steve? He got one. Yeah, he got the first one, but that only means he got 2.
Yeah.
Does not get.
So nobody won.
But we should do a giveaway to all the people. I'm going to give away a bookmarker anyway. So,
all right.
Hashtag.
Oh, yeah, do a hashtag.
Bookmarker, right?
Hashtag 200.
Ooh, okay. Yeah. Let me see. Hashtag 200. So, for all the people that are still sticking around for the after party, and you're going to have a chance to win a bookmarker, and I will let you pick. I have a few here.
Release the Kraken.
So I have a red one, a black one, that's square. I have the blue.
You get to choose.
You get to choose. So all the people that left early didn't realize they're not the cool kids.
Yeah,
They're definitely not the cool kids. All right. We'll let it go for a couple minutes here.
Yeah, everybody
for
get
a couple
in.
seconds. And make sure everyone get number 200. I put 200. So hashtag 200. Make sure Malachi's like
I know.
But yeah, I made these the other day. I'm not really sold on the blue one. I don't like the blue one because it's not that bad.
Oh, that light one you mean?
Yeah, the light blue,
yeah.
baby blue kind of thing. But I like the black and the red so much better.
Black and the red look nice.
It's just more of a contrast. So,
it won't let me do it, but that's all right.
We can put in for you.
I'm going to put in for you. Here we go. So if I win,
JadeKitten wins.
JadeKitten wins. Oh, did it do it?
I didn't see it yet.
200. There we go.
Yeah, it's there.
15. Okay, now it's in there. All right, so I'm putting in for you.
Yeah, she gets 2 shots, one on Facebook and one on YouTube. She actually gets double a chance.
All right, so I think that's everyone. I'm gonna.
How many you got in there?
I got 16.
Okay, that's close. That's
Share
half
screen.
of them.
Window. 16 so far.
All right, guys.
I'm gonna close it out in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Draw. Kit Ford!
Kit Ford! Oh, that's too funny.
All right, Kit Ford. So I have red, black, blue. I'm going to show you all the ones that I have that are available. So,
well, go to full
let me
screen.
go full screen. Yeah.
Congratulations, Kit.
So I have 2 black, 2 of the baby blue, I think I would call it, and then the red one. So the black has the triangle top,
or the square, top.
And then the baby blue has the circle or the
square.
Thing. Let me know which one that you like best, and I will. I'll either send it out or I will bring it to you and present it to you in person.
Oh yeah, because
this one I forgot.
Oh,
this
yeah,
one is
different.
actually the Skeptical Help.
She wants
logo.
the red one.
The red one? Okay.
You got it. I'll make sure he puts a little clip on it for you too.
Well, yeah, it's like the little twine kind of thing.
Yeah, or you can put like a cord like that on it. Like that one.
Yeah, that's for the bottle openers.
Oh right.
So there. All right. So Kit Ford.
Bring it with you when you come, she says.
All right. That
You're
sounds
welcome.
good. Book marker. Yeah. Wait till you see what we got planned. Oh my God. It's close to 180 minutes. We're not making it another 20 minutes.
No.
Yeah, she wants to go. All right. That's it. I'm going to wrap it up. Thank you. Kent Anderson. Good to see you. Everyone. Star Wheel, Sky Talker, Chris Williams, Kit Ford.
Yeah, thanks for hanging
Stuart
out.
Reference Man. Little Miss Mayhem 13. Wisdom. Blast Rights. Malachi.
Thank you.
Laura Bia.
Again.
Jade. Thank you for hanging out with us. I appreciate it. And I hope you enjoyed your very first co-host duties with the Skeptical Help Part.
Yeah, it was fun.
Good.
I'm glad.
I'm happy. All right, everyone. I'm not going to play the outro video again. I'm just going to end it. But thank you. Have a safe weekend. And remember, never stop learning. And we'll see you next time.
See you later, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.